due to limitations of an individual's computer or the strength of their Wi-Fi. Please know a Heritage Live bidder can only submit a bid when the lot is still open on their computer. Sometimes it will appear that we've moved on to the next lot, but a bid can still be submitted during that 2 or 3 second delay. My acceptance of a last-minute bid from Heritage Live is not the reopening of the lot. And last-minute bid arrivals happen a few times during every auction, and I thank you in advance and for your patience when it occurs. We also have Lauren here, who is our live auctioneer's attendant. And in addition to those of you bidding with us on Heritage Live, we are also taking bids by phone. We have a large team here bidding for you. A sliding buyer's premium starting at 25% and lessening with higher valued lots will be applied to the hammer price of all individual lots, and this is described in detail in item number 2 in our terms and conditions. A few more things to make note of. Cut bidding. Everyone is allowed to cut the normal increment once per lot. This is a tool to stretch your bid to get the items that you want most. This is all described in item number 12 in our terms and conditions. If you hear me say prior, that is announced when there is a tie. We take the bid that we had first, and we invite the active bidder to break the tie, oftentimes by using that cut. If you hear me say it's still available, it didn't sell in our live session and will be on our post-auction buy section on ha.com. If we have any additional catalogers comments, we will mention those when the lot comes up. If you have any issues relating to your participation in this sale, please call Devin Jackson. His phone number is 214-409-3127. I'd like to thank David Carday, Jason Watson, and the incredible Arms and Armor department for putting together this sale for you. And in Texas, I am required to announce that in compliance with TDLR Rule 67.40, notice is hereby provided that this auction is covered by a recovery fund administered by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, P.O. Box 257, Austin, Texas 78711, and the phone number is 512-463-6599. We have a very special collection for you today, the collection of James Schubert. James Schubert was born in Seguin, Texas. Seguin is named after Juan Seguin, defender of the Alamo and supporter of the Republic of Texas. This historic backdrop ignited James's lifelong passion for history, firearms, airplanes, and automobiles. Inspired by family tales of the Texas Rangers, the Alamo, and frontier life, James's fascination with firearms began early. A treasured family heirloom, his grandmother's gun, said to have defended against an attack in her youth, sparked his appreciation for Colt single-action pistols. His journey as a collector began humbly in a Boise pawn shop where, with his wife Marilyn's encouragement, he put his first Colt revolver on layaway. That modest start grew into a remarkable 6-decade collection, admired by enthusiasts and museums alike. James's dedication to preserving history was evident in his meticulous care for his collection. From cleaning and oiling to custom safes turned into showcases, he treated every piece with reverence. His love for discovery continued at local gun shows, where he sought out rare finds to expand his ever-growing trove. With his passing in 2024, James's legacy lives on through his extraordinary collection. It's now time to share his passion with others who appreciate the artistry, history, and craftsmanship that fuels his collection. With that, we will get started with lot 4001. And this is a Japanese lacquered iron Kabuto and Menpo, and I'll refer to this as lot 1, and so on and so forth. What do we have, Becky? It's 3,200 asking 34. 3,200 is the bid. Heritage Live, join us with 3,400 and let's advance. 33 on the cut from Heritage Live, still asking 34. It advances here to 3,400 next. It's 3,300 on the cut asking 34. Advances to 34, or will the cut take it? Fair warning here. The cut it is 3,300. 7101. Lot 2, a complete Edo period samurai yoroi. It's 3,600, asking 38. 36 is the bid. 38 is next. Heritage Live, Come on in with 3,800 and let's advance or use that cut of 37. Any further advancements here? Fair warning. And that's 3,600. Internet buyer. Lot 3, we have a rare and scarce Venetian Morion cabinet. 2,800 is the bid, asking 3,000. Heritage Live, join us in Dallas with your bid of 3,000 and let's advance. Go 3,000 or use that cut of 2,900. Fair warning here. 2,800. Internet buyer. Lot 4, we have a matching pair of greaves and sabatons. Let's get this started with your bid of 500. Heritage Live, open this up with 500, and let's get this started. 500 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live, asking 550 to advance now. Bid 550. 500 is the bid. Advance us here for this pair of greaves and sabatons. Bid 550 next, or try that cut here of 525. Heritage Live, fair warning. 500. 7102. Lot 5, here of a late 19th century German cuirass. 650 is the bid, asking 7. Heritage Live, let's advance. Bid 700 next. It's 650 now. Bid the 7, or use that cut here of 675. Just a little bit more could put you at the top, but you have to bid now. Fair warning. 650. Internet buyer. Lot 6. We have a full Edwardian dress uniform of Sir Francis S. Powell. Let's get this started with your bid of 750. Press that bid button to open this up with 750. Sir Francis S. Powell was the first baronet and member of Parliament. Let's get this started with 750. Fair warning. All right, that will be available in our post-auction buy section, but not for long. Lot 7. We have a full Edwardian dress uniform of Alexander Petty-Waddle. 850 is the bid, asking 9. It's 850 now, bid the 900 next. Heritage Live, join us with 900 and let's advance. Or use your cut here of 875. Fair warning. 850. Internet buyer. Lot 8. What do we have, Becky? 3,000 is the bid, asking 32 for this Dutch bronze signal cannon barrel. Heritage Live, let's advance to 3,200. This is ornately decorated with an armorial device and additional foliate designs. Circa 1,700. Advances to 32 or use your cut of 31. Fair warning here. 31 on the cut. It's 32 against you, Heritage Live. Let's go again. Advances to 3,400. 3,200 is the bid. Now go 34 for this Dutch cannon barrel. Advances to 3,400. 32 is the bid. It's against you, Heritage Live. Let's advance now, or fair warning. 3,200. Internet buyer. Lot 9. Here we have a German iron strongbox. What do we have? 1,900 is the bid, asking 2,000. Advances here to 2. This is circa late 18th or early 19th century. Heritage Live, advance to 2,000 or that cut of 1,950. We have 2,000 with Heritage Live, asking 22. It advances here to 2,200. 2,000 is the bid with the Heritage Live bidder, asking 22 next. Let's advance here to 22 for this German iron strongbox. Advance to 22 or use the cut of 21. Heritage Live, fair warning. 2,000. 7103. Lot 10, we have a contemporary Middle Eastern flintlock blunderbuss. Let's get this started with your bid of 500. This piece is 20th century. Advance to 500 to get this started. Heritage Live, press that bid button. 500 or fair warning. All right, that will be a part of our post-auction buy section. So see us on ha.com or give us a call and we'll get that added to your invoice. Lot 11. 1,500 is the bid, asking 16 for this pair of English flintlock pistols by Henry Knock of London. It's 1,500, Heritage Live, come in with 1,600, and let's advance here or use your cut of 1,550. Fair warning. 1,500. Internet buyer. Lot 12. Here we have a rare London Barber Flintlock blunderbuss. 1802 and 1850 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live on the cut. Asking 1900 to advance here. Bid 19. 1850 is the bid, and we're on the cut. Advances to 1900, or the cut will take it here. Fair warning. 1850. 7103. Great use of the cut, Heritage Live. Lot 13. What do we have? 1800 is the bid, asking 19 for this fine blunderbuss flintlock pistol by Ketland. 1800 is the bid, advance to 19. This piece is from the Mel Flanagan collection. Heritage Live, take us to 1900 or the cut of 1850. Fair warning. 1800. Internet buyer. Lot 14, we have a large Potsdam marked flintlock pistol. It's 1,000, asking 11. 11 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live, asking 12 to advance now. Bid 12. 1,100 now. Go 12 next. Heritage Live, let's advance to 1,200 for this large Potsdam marked flintlock pistol. Take us to 1,200 or use your cut here of 1,150. Heritage Live. Any further advancements? Fair warning. 1,100. 7104. Lot 15, here we have an Austrian flintlock blunderbuss pistol. Let's get this started with your bid of 2,000. This is marked Valentin Holenberg, and also from the Mel Flanagan collection. Advances here to 2,000 to get this started. Heritage Live, fair warning. All right, this will stay with us in our post-auction buy section, but not for long. Lot 16. We have a 1,000 now, bid 11 for this U.S. model 1836 Marshall flintlock pistol by A. Waters. 11 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live, asking 12. It's 1,100 now, bid the 1,200 next. Advance us here to 12. This U.S. model 1836 Marshall flintlock pistol, again, by A. Waters. Take us to 1,200 or use your cut here of 1,150. Heritage Live, fair warning. 1,100. 7104. Lot 17. Let's get this started with 1,500. Here we have a Turkish horseman's flintlock pistol. Open this up with your bid of 1,500. Heritage Live, press that bid button now. Let's get this started. Or fair warning here. That will be in our post-auction buy section. Lot 18. 1,400 is the bid, asking 15 for the Spanish Michelet blunderbuss pistol. Another piece from the Mel Flanagan collection here. Advance us to 1,500. It's 1,400, Heritage Live. Jump in with 15 or that cut of 1,450. 1,500 is the bid. There's 16 against you. Come back. Let's advance to 1,700. It's 1,600, Heritage Live, and it's not with you. Come back with 1,700 next. Advance us here to 1,700 or that cut of 1,650. Heritage Live, fair warning. 1,600. Internet buyer. Lot 19. Here we have a French Lamat second model percussion revolver. 3,200 is the bid, and there's 34 with Heritage Live. Advances that to 36. It's on the phone. Now bid 3,800. 3,600 is the bid, and it's on the phone. And 38 with Heritage Live, now bid 4,000. 4,000, yes, now go 42. 4,042 is the bid, now say 44. He says 44, Heritage Live, advance to 40, there's the cut of 45. 46, yes, now bid 48. 4,600 is the bid, and it's on the phone here with David's bidder. It advances now to 4,800 next. 48 with Heritage Live, now bid 5,000. 5,000, yes, it's on the phone, Heritage Live. Let's advance. Bid 5,500. 5,000 is the bid. Take us to 55 next. Heritage Live, it's on the phone. It's here in Dallas, and I need to hear from you to advance. Take us to 55 or try your cut here at 5,250. Heritage Live, fair warning. 5,000. 7502, congratulations to our phone bidder. Lot 20, what do we have? 1,200, asking 13 for this contemporary case and engraved pair of percussion dueling pistols from the 20th century. 1,200 is the bid, asking 13. Advances here to 1,300 or that cut of 1,250. Fair warning here. 1,200, internet buyer. Lot 21, here we have a Connecticut Arms Hammond Bulldog single shot Derringer. 600 is the bid, asking 650. It's 600 now, bid the 650 next. Heritage Live advances here. Bid 650 next. There's 650. Now takes 7. It's 650. It's with the Heritage Live bidder asking 700 to advance now. Bid 7. 650 is the bid for the single shot Derringer. Take us to 7 or use that cut of 675. Heritage Live, let's advance now or fair warning. 650. 7105. And here we start. Here's our first of many from the collection of James Schubert. Here we have lot 22, which is E. Whitney Navy Model Type 4 Single Action Percussion Revolver. What do we have? 14 is the bid, asking 15. It's 15. It's with Heritage Live, asking 1,600 next. 16, yes, now bid 1,700. It's 1,600 and 17 is the bid, now advances to 1,800. 18, now go 19. It's 18. It's with the live auctioneer's bidder asking 1,900 to advance here. Heritage Live, come back in and let's advance with 1,900. It's 1,850 on the cut with Heritage Live, still asking 19. 19, now go 2,000. 1,900 is the bid, asking 2. Heritage Live advances here to 2,000 next. 2,000, now go 22. 22, go 24. 22 is the bid. Heritage Live, come back in. Let's advance with 2,400 next. It's 2,200, asking 24 for this E. Whitney Navy Model Type 4 Single Action Percussion Revolver, again, from the collection of James Schubert. Advance us now to 2,400 or use that cut here of 23. Fair warning. 2,200. 6801. Congratulations. Lot 23. What do we have? 1,000 is the bid and 11. Now go 12 for the 18th century British Tower Brown Bess flintlock rifle. It's 1,400 and 15. There's 16 against you, Heritage Live. Advance us to 17. 1,600 is the bid and it's against you. Come back in and let's advance to 1,700. 1,600 now, bid that 17 or use your cut of 1,650. Heritage Live, just a little bit more. I could put you at the top, but you have to press that bid button now. Fair warning. 1,600. Internet buyer. Lot 24, we have a rare Confederate Reed and Watson percussion rifle. 12,000 is the bid, asking 13. 12,000 now, bid that 13, Heritage Live, and let's advance. Let's go 13,000 next, or that cut of 12,500. Fair warning. 12,000. Internet buyer. Lot 25, what do we have? Let's get this started with 2,500 for this fine Italian embossed gilded cup hilt rapier, featuring a meticulously crafted blade. Get this started with your bid of 2,500. Heritage Live, press that bid button to get this started, or fair warning here. 25, yes, with Heritage Live, now asking 2,600. 26, go 28. It's 2,600, it's with another Heritage Live bidder asking 2,800, and we have it. Now take us to 3,000. 2,800 is the bid, asking 3. Heritage Live, advance us. There's the cut of 29. Now say 3,000 and let's advance. Heritage Live, it's 2,900 on the cut. 3,000 is bid. Now take us to 32. 3,000 asking 32. It's 3,000 now, bid the 32 next. Heritage Live, and let's advance. Bid 3,200. 3,000 is the bid, and it's with Heritage Live asking 32 or that cut of 31. 32, yes, now bid 3,400. 3,200 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live asking 34 from those other bidders out there. Advance us to 3,400 next. It's 32, bid 34 or use your cut here of 33. Heritage Live, fair warning. 3,200. 7101. Lot 26. We have 3,000 now, bid 32. 32 is a bid. 34. 34 is in the room. Thank you. I didn't get one of these. I have additional catalogers comments here for you. Yes, on the phone. We have 34 on the phone. I have additional catalogers comments for you. The condition report. Hilt is a later replacement Heritage Live. I'm stealing this from you. Thank you. It's in the room at 38. It advanced out of 4,000. 4,000 is bid. It's with Heritage Live asking 42. It's 4,000 now, bid 42. 4,000. He says 42 on the phone. Heritage Live, come back in. Advances to 44. Now go 46. 44 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live asking 4,600. The phone bidder's thinking about it. Advance to 46. 44. We have the cut of 45. Heritage Live, what do you say to that cut? 46. Now go 4,800. It's 4,600. It's with a Heritage Live bidder asking 4,800 to advance. Take us to 4,800 next. 46 is the bid, asking 48. It advances here to 48, or use your cut of 47. Fair warning. 4,600. 7106. Lot 27, an exquisite Poppenheimer hilt rapier. Is 3,400, and 36 is the bid with Heritage Live asking 38. This piece is from the 17th century. Heritage Live, take us to 3,800 next. 36 is the bid, asking 38. Take us to 38. It's 36 is with the Heritage Live bidder asking 38 next, or that cut of 37. Heritage Live, fair winning here. 3,600. 7106. Here in lot 28, we have inscribed French model 1821 infantry officer's sword. Let's get this started with 2,000, and we have it with Heritage Live asking 22 next. Advance us to 22. 2,000 is the bid, now say 22. It's 2,000, and it's with the Heritage Live bidder asking 22 from those other bidders out there. Advance us to 22, or use your cut of 21. Heritage Live, fair warning. 2,000. 7107. Lot 29. Here we have some additional catalogers comments for you. The condition. Michael Price marking is spurious and not confirmed as original. Here we have a Michael Price abalone mosaic California knife. 5,500 is the bid, asking 6,000. 55 now bid 6. 6 is on the phone, and 65 is against you. Now say 7. Advance us to 7,000. 7,000 is on the phone. It's 75 against you. What do you say to 8,000? She says 8, and there's 85. Now bid 9. 9, yes, and there's 95. Take us to 10,000. 10,000 is the bid, and there's 11. Now go 12. 11,000 is the bid. 12,000 is on the phone, and there's 13. Now bid 14,000. 14,000, there's 15,000, 16,000 is next. She says 16, there's 17, now bid 18,000. 18,000, and there's a prior 18, say 19,000, and let's advance. 18,000, asking 19, bid 19,000. Our phone bidder's thinking about it. Heritage Live, jump in. It's 19,000, asking 20,000 to advance here. Bid 20,000. 19,000 is the bid, and it's on the phone with Susan's bidder. Heritage Live, what do you say? Say 20,000, and let's advance. Maybe now's a chance to try that cut at 19,500. Heritage Live, let's advance. Fair warning. And that's 19,000 to phone bidder 7501. Congratulations. Lot 30. We have a Civil War German-made non-regulation officer's sword presented to Lieutenant Thomas Holland. Let's get this started. And 1,000 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live asking 1,100 to advance now. Bid 1,100. 1,000 now go 11. It's 1,000 now, but the 1,100 next. Heritage Live, advance us here to 1,100. 1,000 is the bid with the Heritage Live bidder, unless I see 1,100 or that cut of 1050. Fair warning. 1,000. 7104. Lot 31. What do we have? It's 1200 asking 13 for this classic Scottish Highland dirk. 1200 now, go 13 Heritage Live, and let's advance. Bid 1300. 13 and 14 is against you. Come back in. Advances here. 15, yes, and there's 16. Now bid 1700. 1600 is the bid. Heritage Live advances to 17. Heritage Live said the cut, but 17 is against you. Come back in and take us to 1800 next. 1700 is the bid. Heritage Live. It advances here for this classic Scottish Highland dirk to 1800 or the cut of 1750. Let's advance now. Fair warning. 1700 to an internet buyer. Lot 32. Here we have a framed display of edged weapons, mostly from the Philippines region. 17 is the bid, asking 18. The collection of Jonathan Kern is sold to benefit charity. So this piece is sold to benefit charity. Heritage Live advances to 1800. 1700 is the bid. Take us to 18 or that cut of 1750. 18, there's 19 against you. Now bid 2000. 1900 is the bid. Heritage Live and live auctioneers come back in. Advance us to 2000 next. It's 2000 and there's 22. Now bid 2400. 2200 is the bid, asking 24. It advances here to 2400 next for this frame display of edged weapons. Advance to 2400. 2200 is the bid, asking 24 or that cut of 23. Fair warning here. 2200, internet buyer. Lot 33. What do we have? Let's get this started with your bid of 5,000. Here we have William and John Bell from 78th Illinois Infantry and 7th Missouri Cavalry. This is a Civil War letter archive. Let's get this started with your bid of 5,000. This archive offers an unparalleled glimpse into the Civil War. Heritage Live, get this started with 5,000. Fair warning. All right, that will be a part of our post-auction buy section. Lot 34. We have 1,500 asking 16 for the Civil War archive of soldiers' letters. It's 1,700 asking 18 next. 18, and there's 19. Now bid 2. 2,000, yes, and 22. Now go 24. 24 is a prior Heritage Live. Come back in with 26. There's 26. It's with Heritage Live asking 2,800 to advance now. Bid 2,800 next. 28, yes, now say 3,000. This archive contains 75 Civil War letters dating from 1861 to 1865. And it represents several enlisted men from different regiments of the Union Army. Heritage Live advances to 3,000. 2,800 is the bid. Take us to 3,000 or that cut of 2,900. Fair warning. 2,800, 7108. Lot 35. Let's get this started with your bid of 850 for the Civil War Soldier's Letter by Philander McQuiston of Company D. Heritage Live, open this up with your bid of 800. Fair warning here. That will be a part of our post-auction buy section. Lot 36. Let's get this started with your bid of 500. We have it with Heritage Live. Advance us now to 550 for this Louis Blanker miniature portrait from Civil War era, and it's hand-painted. Heritage Live advances to 550. 500 is the bid, asking 550 next. Advances here, bid 550 or try your cut of 525. Heritage Live, press that bid button. For fair warning, 500. 7107. All right, here we have McClellan sends instructions during the Battle of Lee's Mill with Lot 37. Let's get this started with your bid of 500. This includes 3 telegraphs. They're from General George B. McClellan's staff to General Samuel Porter Heintzelman, sending instructions during the Siege of Yorktown. Heritage Live, get this started with 500. Fair warning. That will be a part of our post-auction buy section as well. Lot 38. What do we have? We have 15 is the bid, asking $1,600 for the Civil War Soldiers Archive pertaining to Seth Alonzo Rantlett of the 36th Massachusetts Volunteers. $1,500 is the bid. Come in with 16 or that cut of $1,550. Heritage Live, fair warning. $1,500, internet buyer. Lot 39, we have accounts of the Steele's Bayou Expedition and the Battle of Dallas. Let's get this started with $850. This includes Civil War Soldiers' Letters. There are 4 by Philander McQuiston of Company D. Heritage Live, get this started with $850. Fair warning. That will be in our post-auction buy section as well. Lot 40, here we have Civil War Soldier's Letter by Seth Alonzo Rantlett of the 36th Massachusetts Volunteers with an account of the Battle of Jackson. $800 is the bid, asking $850. It's 8 now, but the $850 next. Heritage Live, join us with your bid of $850 to advance. It's $800, go $850, or use your cut of $825. Fair warning. $800, internet buyer. Lot 41, we have Civil War Soldiers Letter Archive by Colonel Henry Moore. $500 is the bid, asking $550. $500 now, bid the $550 next. Heritage Live advances here to $550 for this letter archive by Colonel Henry Moore of the 47th New York Regiment. Take us to $550 or the cut of $525. Fair warning. $500, internet buyer. Lot 42, here we have Civil War Letters. There are 4 by Abraham Landis, Assistant Surgeon in the 35th Ohio Infantry. $700 is the bid and $750 is in on the phone, asking $800 to advance now, bid 8. It's $750 now, bid the $800 next. Heritage Live, join us with $800 to advance. It's $750 and it's on the phone with David's bidder, asking $800 from you to advance or that cut of $775. Fair warning here. $750. 7502, congratulations to our phone bidder. Lot 43, here we have a Civil War Musicians Archive pertaining to Dwight C. Packard of the New York 60th Infantry. Let's get this started with your bid of $500. Heritage Live, press that bid button to get this started with $500 or fair warning. See us in our post-auction buy section for that one. Lot 44. Here we have John H. Helgath, cased 6th plate tintype together with 3 letters. Let's get this started with your bid of $800. Heritage Live, press that bid button. Let's get this started with $800. Fair warning here. That will be part of our post-auction buy section. Lot 45. Let's get this started with your bid of $500 for this Pennsylvania Draft Dodgers broadsides from the Civil War era. Get this started with your bid of $500. Open this up with $500 or fair warning. All right, that will be a part of our post-auction buy section. Lot 46 has been removed from the sale, so we're moving on to lot 47. What do we have? $5,500 is the bid, asking $6,000 for Nathan Bedford Forrest from Life CDV of the Wizard of the Saddle. Heritage Live, take us to $6,000 next. $5,500 is the bid, asking $6,000. This is a possibly unpublished From Life view. And Ben Oppenheimer of Mobile on the back mark. It advance us to $6,000 or the cut of $5,750. Fair warning. $5,500. Internet buyer. Lot 48. What do we have? Let's get this started with your bid of $1,250 for the Civil War Amnesty Oath in Galveston, Texas. It's $1,250 on the cut with a Heritage Live bidder, and $1,300 is next. $1,250 now, go 13, and let's advance. $1,250 is the bid, unless I see $1,300. Fair warning here. That's $1,250. 7104. Lot 49. What do we need? Let's get this started with your bid of $750 for Rose of Washington with Civil War Major General Rosecrans cover. Get this started with your bid of $750. Let's open this up with $750. A fair warning, that will be a part of our post-auction buy section. Lot 50. Here we have a Civil War archive of George S. Walker. Let's get this started with your bid of $5. We have advanced to $55. This archive of diaries, letters, photographs, personal items, and battlefield relics offers unparalleled insight into the life and experience of George S. Walker. Let's advance us to $5,500. $5,000 is the bid. Go 55 or use your cut of $5,250. They're warning here. $5,000. 6801. Congratulations. Lot 51. What do we need?
We need 500.
Let's get this started with your bid of $500. We have it with Heritage Live. Advances to $550 for the Civil War era 13-star naval ensign. Take us to $650. It's $700 now, but the $750 next. It's $725 on the cut. There's $750. It advances now to $8. Yes, there's $850. Now take us to $9. $9 is the bid. Say $950 next. It's $9. There's $950 now. Bid $1,000. $950 is the bid. Asking $1,000 to advance here. Heritage Live. Bid $1,000 next. It's $950 now. Go $1,000. Come this far, Heritage Live. Advances to $1,000 next, or use that cut here of $975. But Heritage Live, bid it now, or fair warning. All right, bear with us one moment. We are working on getting a phone bidder here. $950 is the bid. Asking $1,000 for the Civil War era 13-star naval ensign. It's $950. Asking $1,000. Looks like you got our bidder on the phone. Thank you for your patience, Heritage Live. $950 is the bid. Asking $1,000. Advance us here to $1,000. $950 fair warning. And $950 it is. 7109. Great job, Heritage Live. Lot 52. What do we need? Let's get this started with your bid of $1,500. We have it on the phone for the Civil War Model 1852 Naval Officer's Sword. $1,500 is the bid, and it's on the phone. Heritage Live. Advance us to $1,600 next. This sword was identified to Horace F. Pickering. With original images of him wearing the sword, Heritage Live, 16, now $1,700 is next. Bid 17. It's 16, he says 17. It's on the phone, Heritage Live. Come back in. There's 18, now bid 1,900. It's 18 with Heritage Live and 19 on the phone. Now advance us to 2,000. 2,000 is the bid, now say 22. 2,000 with Heritage Live, asking 22. We have a cut of 21, bid 2,200. 22 is next, Heritage Live. There it is. Now bid 2,400. It's 22. And it's with a Heritage Live bidder asking 2,400 to advance, or the cut of 23 for the Civil War Model 1852 Naval Officer's Sword. Advances to 24, fair warning. 2,200. 7104. Lot 53. Here we have a Civil War ordnance, CDV, of stacked Confederate Armstrong shells and cannonballs.
500.
Let's get this started with your bid of 500. 500 with Heritage Live, now bid 550. It's 500 now, bid the 550 next. And let's advance for the CDV of stacked Confederate Armstrong shells and cannonballs. Pretty neat piece of history here, Heritage Live. Advances to 550 or the cut of 525. Fair warning. 500. 7110. Lot 54. 4,000 is the bid, asking 42 for this rare Civil War era mahogany gangway board. Heritage Live, take us to 4,200. 4,000 now bid 42. It's 4,000, asking 42, or try that cut here of 41. Heritage Live, fair warning. 4,000. Internet buyer. Lot 55. Here we have an incredibly rare group image of Dygert's Independent Company of Sharpshooters. 11 is the bid, asking 1,200. It's 1,100 Heritage Live, asking 12. Come in with 1,200 next. 1,100 is the bid, go 12. This also includes contemporary identification of each man on the image, circa 1864. Heritage Live advances to 1,200 or the cut of 1,150. Fair warning. 1,100. Internet buyer. All right, lot 56. Here we have a Jacob H. Gemrig surgical instrument maker. 1,500 is the bid. There's 16. Asking 1,700 to advance now. Bid 17. 16 is the bid, and it's with live auctioneers asking 1,700 to advance for this military surgical and amputation set by Gemrig. Take us to 1,700 or use that cut here of 1,650. Any further advancements? Fair warning. 1,600. 6801. My last lot before I pass you on over to Peyton is lot 57. Let's get this started with your bid of 1,000, and that's with Heritage Live now. Go 11 for the Civil War lot of 3, numbered American Civil Campaign medals, circa 1914 to 1928. Heritage Live, advance us to 1,100. 1,000 is the bid. It's with the Heritage Live bidder asking for 11 from those other bidders out there. Press that bid button now, and let's advance to 1,100 or the cut. Fair warning. 1,000. 7,111. And with that, I will pass you on over to Peyton.
Thank you so much, Emily. Wonderful as always. Moving right along with lot number 58. What do we have? 4,000, go 42. 42 online, say 44. At 4,200, it's with you, Heritage Live, for our Colt martially marked 3rd model Dragoon percussion revolver. At 44 now, say 46. 4,400, 46 now, make it 48. 46, still with you, Heritage Live. 48, say 5. 48, bid 5,000 next. Take us to 5,000. 5,000, go 55. Come back in for one more. Show me 5,500. Martially marked that 3rd model Dragoon percussion revolver. I need 5,500 or your cut at 5,250. Let's advance, Heritage Live. 55 it is. Go for 6. At 55, bid 6,000 next. Advance us to 6. Heritage Live. Come back in. Show me 6,000 or use your cut. Remember, those are once per bidder per lot. Always use them. Show me 5,750 on the cut or that 6,000, or I will sell here at 5,500. Fair warning. 5,500, Heritage Live. 7112. Thank you. Lot 59. What do we have? 6,500. Let's make it 7. Come back in at 7,000. 7,000 on the phone. 75 with my advanced bidder. Will you say 8? 75 looking for 8,000. 8,000. 85 still with me. Go for 9. Let's advance. 89,095 with my advanced bidder still. Let's go 10. 95 bid 10 next. 10,000, 11,000 still with my advanced bidder for the inscribed Colt Model 1849 pocket percussion revolver, and I've got 12, 13, say 14. 13,000, 14,000, 15 still with my advanced bidder. Will you say 16? 16,000 on the phones, 17 still with me. Will you go for 18? 18, yes we do, but 19, it's still with my advanced bidder. Make it 20. 19,000, I need 20 next. 20,000, 20,500 with my advanced bidder. I need 22, or you're cut at 21. 22,000. No, I have 22 with him. I've got 22,000 on the phones. Let's say 24. It's against you, Heritage Live. It's on the phone at 22,000. Let's advance that inscribed Colt Model 1849 pocket percussion revolver. I need 24,000, or your cut, Heritage Live, at 23. Let's advance inscribed 2. Edmund L. Massey, that surgeon from the Confederate Army. I need 24,000, or your cut as always, or I will sell it to the phones at 22,000. Fair warning, 22,000. 7507. Thank you, and thank you to our bidders online as well. Lot number 60, what do we have? 600 is bid here, go 650. 600, I'm looking for 650 next. Let's advance our Colt Model 1849 pocket single action revolver. At 600, it's with my advanced bidder. It's against you live online. So come back in, let's say 650. Let's advance or use that cut. I would accept it at 625. or I will sell here to my advanced bidder at 600, but I've got 625 and 650 still with me, say 7. Heritage Live, come back in for one more, go for 700. At 650, still against you online. Take us to 700, let's advance. Unless I see it, unless you get involved at 700, it will be fair warning, still with my advanced bidder at 650. 650. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 61, what do we have? 850 I have here, let's make it 9. At 850, come back in for 900. Our next Colt Model 1849 Pocket Single Action Revolver at 850. Will you go 900 Heritage Live? It's with that advanced bidder, it's against you live. I need 900 or you're cut at 875 to advance. 875 on the cut, but 900 still here with me. Let's say 950. At 900, bid 950 next. Heritage Live, come back in for 950. Still with my advanced bidder, still against you live online. Go 950 Heritage Live, give it one more. Or I can sell at 900, and I will. Fair warning, 900 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 62, what do we have? 1300, let's say 14. 14 Heritage Live, bid 15 next. At 14, looking for 15 to advance. 1500, say 16. 16, bid 17. Come back in our next Colt Model 1849 Pocket Single Action Revolver. I need 1700. I've got 1650 on the cut. We'll see if that's enough. Go for 17. 1650 is bid. Don't let them cut you out, Heritage Live. There we are, 1700. Say 18. It's 17. I need 18 next. Let's advance, Heritage Live. Show me 1800. At 17, I can sell it there unless you go for 18 or you use your cut bid. 1800. There we are. Say 19. At 1800, still with you online. I need 1900 next. Come back in, Heritage Live. Advance us to 19. 1850 on another cut. Let's see if that'll do it. I need 1900 still. 1,850, it's on that cut bid. It has to be 1,900 to advance. So come back in for 1,900 exactly, Heritage Live, or it's fair warning on the cut at 1,850. 1,850, 1,900 under the wire, say 2,000. 1,900 bid 2, Heritage Live, 2,000 now, go 22. At 2,000, looking for 22 next. Don't delay. All that does is risk losing it. At 2,000, there's no clock to beat here at Heritage. I'll keep going forever. This is what I've got going on all day. I've got nowhere to be. At 2,000, let's go 22. 2,000, say 22, Heritage Live. Come back in. The only way to win is to bid, say 22, or I can sell it there at 2,000. Fair warning, 2,000, Heritage Live. 7113, thank you. Lot 63, what do we have? 750, 775, let's go 800. 775, we're on the cut. I need 8 next. Our Colt Model 1849 Pocket Single Action Percussion Revolver. 775, let's go for 8. Another gem from the collection of James Schubert. I need 800 next. At 775, has to be 8 to advance, Heritage Live, so come back in at 800. 775 with you. Don't let them cut you out. Take it to 800, Heritage Live. Let's come back in for one more. Advance us to 8. At 775 with you online. Go for 800. Advance us there, or it's fair warning on the cut at 775. 775, we'll take it home. 7114, thank you. That's 64, what do we have? 1100, say 12. 1100, looking for 12 next. Our Colt 1899 Pocket Tour conversation. Well, it's one kind of conversation you can have there. Conversion single action revolver at 1200 with you, Heritage Live. I need 13 next. At 12, bid 13, another from the Schubert collection. I need 1300, or you're cut at 1250 to advance. Heritage Live at 12, come back in, let's say 13. At 12, I need 13 next. It has to be 13 to advance, Heritage Live. So do not miss out. Go for 1300 or use that cut. I know you have one left. I would accept it at 1250. Advance us, Heritage Live. Get involved or it will be fair warning at 1200, Heritage Live. 7102, thank you. Lot 65, what do we have? 6,000, go 65. 6,000 with my advanced bidder. It's against you live online. Let's come back in at 6,500. Our cased and engraved Colt Model 1849 Pocket Percussion Revolver. At 6,000, I need 65. 6,000 has it. It's against you live online. 6,250 on the cut, but 65 with my advanced bidder. 6,750 another cut, but I've got 7,000. Go 75. At 7,000, still against you live online. 75. 8,000 still with me. Say 85. 8,000 has it. I need 8,500 next. Heritage Live, let's advance. Still with that advanced bidder, still against you live online, so come back in. 85, 9,000, still with me, let's say 95. 9,000. Heritage Live, I need one more from you. Take us to 9,500. At 9,000, I can sell it to my advanced bidder, but I want you to have this opportunity. Come back in at 9,500 or use your cut if you have one left. I would accept it at 9,250 or at 9,000. Unless I see your advance, I will sell it to my advanced bidder here at 9. Fair warning. 9,000 to my internet buyer. Thank you. That's 66. What do we have? 550, go for 6. 550, bid 6 next. Heritage Live, jump in at 600. 600, go 650. It's 600, looking for 650. Our Colt Navy Pocket Richards conversion single action revolver from the Schubert collection at 625 on the cut. Let's make it 650. With you live online at 625, has to be 650 to advance. So come back in, let's get involved. That Navy Pocket Richards conversion single action revolver. Go 650, Heritage Live. Don't let them cut you out. At 625, it has to be 650 exactly to continue. So come back for one more. Show me 650 Heritage Live. Press that button now. Advance us, or I will sell at 625. Fair warning. 625. 7104. Thank you. Lot 67. What do we have? Come in at 1250. And 1250 I have with you, Heritage Live. Say 1300. 1,250 is bid, 13 to advance. Our U.S. Colt Model 1851 percussion revolver, say 1,300. At 1,250, we're on the cut. Has to be 13 exactly. Let's advance, Heritage Live. 1,300, say 14. 14, go for 15. 1,400 is bid. I need 1,500 next. Heritage Live, will you advance us? Say 1,500. Let's give it one more. 1,500, say 16. 16, go for 17. Heritage Live, keep advancing us. 1,650 on another cut. We'll see if it's enough. I need 1,700, and there it is. Go 18. 17, 1,800 now. Make it 19. Still with you, all online right now. Heritage Live, take it to 1,900. Let's advance. At 18, say 19, and we have it. Say 2,000. 1,900. 2,000 is next. Heritage Live, will you come back in for one more? Advance us to 2,000. 2,000 now. Go 22. 2,000 bid 22 next. That Colt Model 1851 percussion revolver. I need 2,200 or your cut at 21 to advance, Heritage Live. 22 it is, go 24. At 22, we're going all the way, make it 2,400. Let's advance there. Bid 24, Heritage Live. Don't delay, or at 2,200, I will say. Fair warning, last chance at 22. 2,200, Heritage Live. 7104, thank you. Lot 68, what do we have? 950, say 1,000 at 950, looking for 1,000 next. Come back in at 1,000. It's with my advanced bidder. It's against you live online. Colt Model 1851 Navy single action revolver. I need 1,975 on the cut. Looking for 1,000 still. With you online, Heritage Live at 975. Will you say 1,000? And we do. Say 11. 1,000 is bid. 1,100 now. Go 12. At 11, bid 12 next. Heritage Live, take us to 1,200. Let's advance. At 11. Say 12. Let's give it one more. Go for 1,200, and there we are. Go 13. 1,200. Let's say 13. Heritage Live, come back in. Let's advance to 1,300. At 12, I can sell it there, but I want to see your 13. Heritage Live, give it one more, or I will sell at 12. 1,200. Heritage Live. 7115. Thank you. Lot 69. What do we have? 800, go 850 at 800, looking for 850, and I have 850, 900, bid 950, 950, 1,000 with my advance bidder. Let's say 11. At 1,000, come back in at 11. Our U.S. Colt Model 1851 Navy Richards Mason conversion single action revolver from the Schubert collection. 1,100. I'll take yours on third party. I'll give you guys one. At 1,100, elsewhere on the internet, it's against you, Heritage Live. Let's jump back in at 12. 1,150 on the cut with Heritage Live. We'll see if it's enough. I need 1,200 next. 1,150, 1,200 now, go 13. 1,200 on the internet, not on Heritage Live, so come back in, show me 1,300. Let's advance. That 1851 Navy Richards Mason conversion single action revolver from the Schubert collection. I need 1,300, Heritage Live. It's against you online. It's elsewhere on the internet at 12. Say 1,300. Advance us. At 12 with you online, I can sell it there unless I see 1,300 or that cut from Heritage Live. Fair warning. Last chance at 12, 1,200. 6801, thank you. Lot 70, what do we have? 3,500 here, go 36. At 35, looking for 36 to advance. Come back in at 3,600. We have our engraved and inscribed Colt Navy Model 1851 single action percussion revolver. At 35, it's with my advanced bidder. It's against you live online. Say 3,600. Let's come back in that beautiful detailed backstrap inscribed to A. Gerard. Gorgeous, elaborate engraving on this example. I need 3,600. 35 is on the cut. It has to be 36 Heritage Live, so come back in. Let's get involved. Or I will sell to my advanced bidder at 35. 3,500 to the internet. Thank you. Lot 71. What do we have? 750 go 8, and I have 8, and 850 as well. Bid 9. 950 now here with my advanced bidder. Let's take it to 1,000. I have that. 1,100 still with me. Our Colt Model 1851 Navy single action percussion revolver from the Schubert collection. I'm at 1,200 now. It's with my advanced bidder. It's against you live online, Heritage Live. So let's come back in. Go for 13 at 1,200. Not yours, Heritage Live. It's with my advanced bidder. I need 1,300 or that cut bid from you to advance. I would accept it at 1,250. At 12, 13 it is, but 14 still with me. Let's say 1,500. 1,400 still with my advanced bidder. Still against you online, Heritage Live. Let's give it one more. Let's come back in. Model 1851 Navy single action percussion revolver. Go for 1,500. Or at 14, I can sell it to my advanced bidder, and I will unless I see your 15, Heritage Live. Fair warning, 1,400 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot number 72, what do we have? 500, go 550. At 500, looking for 550 next. 500 with my advanced bidder against you live online once more. Our next Navy single action percussion revolver, that Colt Model 1851. At 550, go for 6. 600, go 650. 600 with you, Heritage Live. 650, say 7. 650 bid 7 next. 700, say 750. 700 all online right now. I need 750. I've got 725 on the cut. Still looking for 750. 725 bid 750. Don't let them cut you out. 750 go 8. Heritage Live. Our next Colt from the Schubert collection at 750. Still with you online. Go for 8. 750 bid 8 next. Come back in for 800. Advance us once more. 775 on another cut. Let's see if that'll do it. I'm still looking for 800 next. 775. Don't let them cut you out, Heritage Live. Let's give it one more. Let's say 800. At 775, bid 8. It has to be 8 exactly to continue. At 775, unless I see your 800, Heritage Live, I can sell it there, but I've got 800. Go 850. At 800, 850 is next. Come back in for 850. Heritage Live, still with you online. I need 850. 850, say 900. 850, say 9. Colt Model 1851 Navy single action percussion revolver. Bid 900, Heritage Live. Come back in. Or at 850, I can sell it there unless I see your advance. Fair warning at 850. 850, Heritage Live. 7113, thank you. Lot 73, what do we have? 550 bid 6. 550 looking for 600 next. 550 with my advanced bidder against you online. Colt Model 1851 Navy single action revolver. Let's say 600 and I have that. Go 650. 600 bid 650 next. Come back in, Heritage Live. 650, say 7. At 650, will you say 700, Heritage Live? 675 on the cut. 700 answers. Let's say 750. 700, I need 750 to continue. Heritage Live. 750 bid 8. 750 looking for 800. 800 go 850. 800 all online right now. I need 850 next. Heritage Live. Let's come back in for one more at 850. 850, say 9. 850 go for 9. Heritage Live. If that was you at 800, let's get involved once more. There we are. 900 go 950. 900 has it. 950 is next. Heritage Live. Take us there. 950. Who will say 1,000? At 950 bid 1,000 next. Come back in at 1,000. Let's advance. At 950, still with you online. Take us to 1,000. Give it one more. Heritage Live at 950. I will say fair warning. Last chance at 950. 950 Heritage Live. 7113. Thank you. Lot 74. What do we have? 1,099. I have here. I need 1,100 next. 1,100, 12. Come back in at 13. Heritage Live. Let's advance. We have our cased matching pair of Colt Model 1851 Navy Grant and Lee commemorative revolvers. Go for 1,300. At 12, bid 13. Next, another gem from the collection of James Schubert at 1,200. Come in for 13. Heritage Live. 1,250 on the cut, but 13 answers quickly. Let's say 14. 1300. I need 14 from you, Heritage Live. Let's advance. Of course, in those beautiful cases sold along with a cap tin, the nipple wrench, bullet mold, powder flask, and key. Beautiful examples. I need 1400 next. Of course, the Ulysses S. Grant and Robert E. Lee commemorative revolvers. I need 1400. At 13, it's with you, Heritage Live. 1350 on the cut. Let's see if that's enough. I need 1400 next. 1350 has it. I need 14, Heritage Live. Let's advance. That pair of Colt revolvers. Come back in for 1400. Do not let them cut you out. Not for something like this. Advance us to 1400. At 1350, I can sell it to you online, but I want to see that 1400, Heritage Live. Do not miss out on this opportunity. Take us to 1400. Let's advance there. But unless I see that 1400 exactly, it will be fair warning. If you're absolutely sure, last chance at 1350. 1350, Heritage Live. 7116, thank you. That's 75. What do we have? 1700, go 18. At 17, looking for 18 next. 17 with my advance bidder, 18 bidder prior. It's that tie, Heritage Live, so come back in at 19. Still with my advance bidder at 1800. 1850 on the cut, Heritage Live, say 19 next. Or cased Colt model 1855 root side hammer percussion revolver here. At 1850, I need 19. We're on that cut bid 19. Let's say 2000. At 1900, bid 2. 2000, now go 22. 2022, bid 24. Heritage Live, take us to 2400. Still with you online at 22. 24 is next. Let's advance. Another fantastic cased Colt percussion revolver here. I need 24, Heritage Live, or you're cut at 23. At 2200, with you online. Take us to 24. Show me that advance, Heritage Live, or I will sell at 22. Fair warning. 2200, Heritage Live. 7104, thank you. On number 76, what do we have? 3000, go 32. At 3000, looking for 3200 next. Or custom engraved Colt model 1860 Army percussion revolver at 3000 with my advance bidder. It's against you live online. I need 3200 next. This beautiful carved mother of pearl grips with a spread winged American eagle on each side. Stunning design. I need 3200. At 3000, come back in for 32. Heritage Live advances their exceptional craftsmanship and formerly in the collection of Dr. Douglas Sirkin here as well. At 31, now I'm on the cut. Has to be 32 next. Will you show me 32, Heritage Live? At 31. On that cut bid, it has to be 32 to continue. So take us there. Give it one more, Heritage Live. Show me 3200. Advance us here for our custom engraved Colt model 1860 Army percussion revolver. I'm at 3400 now. Who will say 36? Heritage Live, do not miss out. I need 36 to advance. 3400 has it. Still with you all online right now. I need 36 next. Come back in for 3600 or use your cut bid if you have one left. I would accept it at 35. But unless I see that advance, I will say fair warning. Last chance at 34. 3400, Heritage Live. 7101, thank you. Lot 77, what do we have? 800, bid 850. 800, looking for 850 next. Come back in at 850 to advance. I have 850, go 9. 850 has it. I need 900. Or Colt model 1860 Army single action percussion revolver from the Schubert collection. Let's say 900. At 850, bid 9. 900, go 950. Heritage Live, still with you online. 950 now, let's say 1,000. At 950, bid 1. Come back in for 1,000. Let's advance 1,000, say 1,100. At 1,000, will you bid 11? 1,100. 12 is next. Heritage Live at 1,100. Jump back in for 12. 11 online. Go 1,200 or use your cut. Advance us to 1,150. At 1,100, bid 12. Heritage Live, come back in for one more. Show me 1,200. Show me that advance. Or we'll say fair warning at 1,100. 1,100, Heritage Live. 7113, thank you. Lot 78, what do we have? 550, go 6. 550, looking for 600. 600, bid 650. 600 has it. 650, say 7. 650 with you online. 700 now, go 750. 750, bid 8. Heritage Live, come back in. Our next Colt model 1860 Army single action revolver. I need 800. 750, still with you online. Bid 8 next, or that cut at 775. 800 it is, go 850. 800, bid 850, Heritage Live. We have 850 now, go 900. 850, still with you online. Bid 9. Jump back in for 900. 900, go 950. 900, I need 950 to advance, and I have 950 now, go 1,000. 950, bid 1. Heritage Live, show me 1,000 next. At 950, take us to 1,000, advance us, or use that cut. Heritage Live, you know the drill. I'll always accept it at 975. At 950, bid 1,000. 1,000 it is, say 1,100. At 1,000, bid 11 next. At 1,100, say 12. At 11, Heritage Live, will you say 1,200? Will you advance us once more? Go for 12. At 1,100, I can sell it unless I see that bid at 12 or your cut, Heritage Live. 1,150 on the cut. Let's see if that's enough. Looking for 1,200 next. At 1,150, I need 12 from you, Heritage Live. Let's give it one more for 12. At 1,150 on the cut. I will sell unless I see 12. Exactly. Fair warning. 1,200, go 13. At 12, looking for 13 next. Heritage Live, will you say 1,300? 1,200 has it. 13 is next. If you have another cut, there might be one floating around out there. I'd use it now. Or at 1,200, I will sell. Fair warning here at 12. 1,200, Heritage Live. 7113, thank you. That's 79. What do we have? 1,700, bid 18. 17, looking for 18 to advance. Come back in at 1,800. Or Colt Model 1860, Army Single Action Percussion Revolver. I need 1,800 next. At 17, it's with my advance bidder. 18 with you, Heritage Live. Go for 19. 1,800. Let's say 19. 1,850 on the cut. Still looking for 1,900. 19 comes back in. Say 2,000. 19 looking for 2. Take us to 2. Heritage Live. Let's advance there at 1,900. Give it one more. Show me 2,000. Advance us at 19. 2,000 now. Go 22. 2,000 has it. Bid 22 next. Heritage Live, still with you online at 2,000. Go for 22. Advance us, that 1860 Army Single Action Percussion Revolver, of course, by Colt. I need 22, or you're cut at 21. Or I will say, fair warning here at 2,000. 2,000, Heritage Live. 7102, thank you. Lot 80, what do we have? 1,000 is bid here, say 11. At 1,000, looking for 11 next. Come back in 1,100, say 12. Or Colt 1860 Army Model, second model, Richards conversion revolver from the Schubert collection. At 1,100, let's say 12. At 11, bid 12 and next. Heritage Live, show me 1,200. Show me that advance or use your cut. Take us to 1,150. At 1,100, let's go for 12. Heritage Live, do not miss out. Come back in for one more. Show me that advance at 1,200 or use your cut bid. Take us there, or it will be fair warning here at 1,100. 1,100, we'll take it home. Heritage Live. 7113, thank you. Lot 81, what do we have? 1,000 here as well, go 1,100. 1,100, bid 12. 11 looking for 12 next. Heritage Live, come back in at 1,200. At 11, still with you, live online, I need 1,200, or you're cut at 1,150. 1,200 it is, go 13. At 12, I need 13 next. Our next Colt Model 1860. We have another Richards Mason conversion single action revolver. Again, another star from the Schubert collection. I need 13 next. At 12, will you say 13, Heritage Live? It's with you online. I need 1,300 or your cut to advance. Take us to 1,250 on that cut. At 12, unless I see that bid at 13 or the cut, I will say fair warning, Heritage Live. Last chance on 1,200. 1,200, we'll take it home. 7112, thank you. Lot 82, what do we have? Come in at 1,250. Looking for 1,250, Heritage Live. Let's jump back in at 1,250. We have our Colt Model 1861 Navy Richards Mason conversion civilian revolver here. I need 1,250 to advance. Looking for 1,250, 1,250 to continue, Heritage Live. And there it is with you online, bid 13 at 1,250. Go for 1,300 next. Starting off on that cut there at 1,250, it's that free cut to you, Heritage Live. So let's get involved. Let's say 1,300. At 1,250, I need 13. Come back in for the Richards Mason conversion civilian revolver from the Schubert collection. I need 1,300 next. At 1,250, we're on that cut. Has to be 1,300 exactly, Heritage Live. Bid 1,300, or I can sell it there on the cut at 1,250. Fair warning. 1,250, Heritage Live. 7117, thank you. Lot 83, what do we have? Coming at 750 and 750 online, I have it with Heritage Live. Let's go for 800. At 750, Heritage Live, I need 800 next. Come back in elsewhere on the internet. I know you're thinking about this one. Go 800. Let's advance at Colt Model 1861 Navy single action percussion revolver. 800 with Heritage Live. Still 850 now. Go go 9. At 850, bid 900 next. Jump back in at 9. From the collection of James Schubert, I need 900 and I have it. Let's go 950. 950, bid 1,000. 950, I need 1,000 next. 1,000, go 11. 1,000, 1,100 now, say 12. Heritage Live, come back in for 1,200. At 11. If that was you at 1,000, there we are. Come back in at 12 and we have it, say 13. 1,200, 13 is next. Still with you, all online right now. I need 1,300 Heritage Live or your cut at 1,250. Take us there. Show me that advance. At 12, bid 13 next. Or at 1,200. Unless I see that bid Heritage Live, I will say fair warning at 1,200. 1,200 Heritage Live. 7118. Thank you. Lot 84. What do we have? 2,628. 3,000 with my advance bidder. Would you like 32, sir? 32 in the room. I have 34 online. Would you like 36, sir? At 3,400 with my advance bidder. 35 Heritage Live. At 36 still with my advance bidder. Our engraved Colt Model 1862 police percussion revolver. At 3,600, it's with my advance bidder. It's against you in the room. It's against you all online. I need 38 next. At 36, come back in for 38. Previously owned by William A. Copeland, a soldier of the 10th Michigan Infantry, 1862 at 38. 4,000 now, still with my advance bidder, Heritage Live. Take us to 42. 4,000, it's against you online. I need 42. Or your cut at 41. At 4,000, bid 42 next, Heritage Live. Come back in for one more. Advance us that beautiful, highly detailed engraving on this example. I need 4,200 or your cut, Heritage Live, to come back in. But unless I see it, I will sell it to my advance bidder here at 4,000. Fair warning, 4,000 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 85, what do we have? 700, go 750. 700, looking for 750, and I have it, but 800 with my advance bidder, go 850. Heritage Live, it's against you. 850, go for 900 next. Our Colt Model 1862 Pocket Navy Richards Mason conversion revolver at 900, say 950 next. 925 on the cut, I still need 950 to advance. That early manufacturer, a 3-digit serial number, 261 in fact, at 925. Let's go 950. We're on the cut there. Don't let them cut you out, Heritage Live. Advance us to 950 for that 3-digit serial number, that early manufacturer from the Schubert collection. I need 950 next. At 925, don't let them cut you out, Heritage Live. Give it one more. Take us to 950. At 925, I can sell there, and I will unless I see 950 exactly, Heritage Live. You're absolutely sure. Fair warning, last chance at 925. 925, Heritage Live. 7102, thank you. Lot 86, what do we have? 700, bid 750. 700, looking for 750 next. 750 here in the room. Thank you, sir. I need 8. At 750, it's against you all online. It's gentleman's bid here at 750. 800 is next. Our set of 2 Remington Vest pocket pistols. Of course, those saw-handled Derringers at 775 online. Sir, would you like 800? 775, still with you now, Heritage Live. Need 800 next. We're on the cut at 775. Let's come back in for 8. That set of 2, this little Remington Vest pocket pistols. You can all them in there and you can whip it out anytime you like. 775, we need 8. Little purse pistol, perhaps, also for our ladies. At 775, will you go 8, Heritage Live? Let's advance there. At 775, I can sell it unless I see 800. Fair warning, 775, we'll take it. 7104, thank you. Lot 187, what do we have? 900, let's go 950 and 900. With my advance bidder, it's against you live online. Let's bid 950 to come back in. Another pair of 2 Remington over and under Derringers at 900. I need 950 next, or that cut at 925. Beautiful examples, kind of look like little his and hers. At 900, will you say 950, Heritage Live? Come back in for one more. At 900 with my advance bidder. Not with you, Heritage Live. I need 950 or that cut at 925 to advance for the pair. Unless I see that bid, though, it will be fair warning with my advance bidder here at 900. 900, we'll take it. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 88, what do we have? 500 I have here, go 550. 500, looking for 550 next. 550 here in the room. 600 with my advance bidder. I've got 650 online, 700 here with my advance bidder. Would you like 750, sir? 750 in the room. 800 with my advance. Would you like 850? 850, thank you, sir. But a prior 850, it's at tie. Would you like 9? I would accept your cut at 875. Would you like to cut? At 850, 900 online now, I need 950 next. Come back in at 950 Heritage Live. For our next pair, we've got 2 Remington over under Derringers at 900. It's online with Heritage Live. I need 950 next, or that cut at 925. At 900, advance us once more. Get that bid in Heritage Live. Go for 950 or use your cut at 925 or at 900. I can sell and I will. Fair warning here at 900 Heritage Live. 7119, thank you. Lot 89, what do we have? 1300, say 14 at 13, looking for 1400. Let's advance. I've got 14 here in the room. Thank you, sir. 15 with my advance bidder, 16 in the room. Heritage Live, will you say 17? At 1600, gentleman's bid here in the room. It's against you all online. I need 1700 to advance. Our cased and engraved Remington Type 3, that model number 4, over under Derringer, 1700. Thank you. Looking for 18, 1700. Gentleman's bid. It's against you online once more. Heritage Live, will you say 1800? At 17, in the room, it's against you all online. I need 1800 to advance. But unless I see it, I will say fair warning. Gentleman's bid at 1700. 1700. Bidder number 100. Thank you, sir. Lot number 90. What do we have? 10,000. Wonderful. 10,000 I have. I need 11 next. At 10,000 with my advance bidder, come back in for 11. This is our cover lot, the U.S. Colt Single Action Army Revolver. Extensive provenance here. First year production, another 3-digit serial number example, specifically number 111. At 10,000, it's with my advance bidder. It's against you live online. I need 11,000 next. Heritage Live, come back in at 11. Advance us a star from the collection of James Schubert. I need 11,000. Or your cut at 10,500. First year production, 3-digit serial number. These are so difficult to come by. And this is accompanied by a letter from the Colt Single Action Revolver expert and historian, Charles B. Layson. At 10,000, he's attesting to that storied history of this particular revolver. I need 11,000 next. 10,500, but 11,000 with my advance bidder, Heritage Live. Come back in for 12. At 11,000, say 12. With me, it's against you all online. Go for 12,000, Heritage Live. Advance us. First year production, Colt Single Action Army Revolver. Let's say 12, 12,000, 13, still with my advance bidder. Let's say 14. With me in my books, it's against you all online, Heritage Live. It's not yours. I need 14,000 or your cut to come back in at 13,000. Let's say 14, Heritage Live. Let's advance. That 3-digit serial number in the 100s. At 13,000, go for 14. Heritage Live, it's still with that advance bidder. It's still against you online. Let's make it 14,000. Let's advance once more. Extensive provenance, fully endorsed by the Colt Single Action Revolver expert historian Charles Layson. I need that 14,000 Heritage Live or your cut at 13,500. At 13. With my advance bidder, I can sell it there, Heritage Live, but I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity. These are exceptionally rare. You do not know when another opportunity like this is going to come up. At 13,000, go for 14, Heritage Live. Give it one more. 14,000, but 15, still with my advance bidder. They know what they want. Do you, Heritage Live? Come back in at 16,000. At 15,000, still with me, still against you online. Say 16,000. Come back in at 16,000. I know you're thinking about it. You don't want to miss out on this chance to add the star to your collection. Go for 16,000. At 15, still with me in my advance bidder, and I can sell it to them, Heritage Live, unless you come back in at 16,000, unless you give it one more try. Fair warning, unless I see your 16,000 or your cut, Heritage Live. Last chance if you're absolutely sure at 15,000 with my advance bidder. 15,000 to my internet buyer. Thank you and congratulations. Lot number 91, what do we have? Come in at 2,500, jump back in at 25 to start us off, Heritage Live. Our next U.S. Colt Single Action Army Revolver, another early serial number example, second year production here. At 25 next, come back in for 2,500. Heritage Live, I need 2,500 from you to advance. That Single Action Army Revolver, known as the Peacemaker, I need 2,500. Will you advance us there, Heritage Live? Come back in for 25. I need 25 only to advance. for that second year production, early serial number, that Colt single action Army revolver, bid 2,500 Heritage Live. Let's advance there. Get involved, or if you're absolutely sure, it would be a post-auction buy. And remember, those offers are accepted on a first-come, first-served basis, so there's no guarantee that you'll win it there. I always say bid in the moment. Go 2,500. Give it one more Heritage Live, but unless I see your advance, I will say fair warning. Last chance unless I see 25. All right, this will be available as a post-auction buy on ha.com. Lot 92, what do we have? 1,700, go 18. 1,700 has it with my advance bidder. I need 18 to continue. Our next U.S. Colt single action Army revolver, another beautiful example. I've got 1,800 here in the room. I've got 18 as a prior bid with my advance bidder. Sir, would you like 1,900? At 18, looking for 19. 19 here in the room. 2,000 is next. Gentleman's bid at 1,900. It's against you all online. I need 2,000 or your cut to advance us at 1,950. Come back in, Heritage Live. Take us there at 1,900 in the room. Against you all online. Say 2,000. Get that advance in, Heritage Live, or I will say fair warning with the gentleman here at 1,900. 1,900, bidder number 100. Thank you, sir. Lot 93, what do we have? 2,200 here. Let's go 24. 22, bid 24 next. Heritage Live, show me 2,400. Our Colt single action Army revolver from the Schubert collection, say 24. With my advance bidder here at 22, it's against you live online. I need 2,400 or your cut at 23 to advance. Let's give it one more, Heritage Live. Take us to 24. Get that bid in. Show me that advance or I will sell to my advance bidder at 22. 24, go 26. It's 24 online. It's against you, Heritage Live. It's elsewhere on the internet. I need 2,600 next or your cut at 25. At 24, let's say 26, Heritage Live. Give it one more. Come back in. Or at 2,400, I can sell it unless I see that 26. Fair warning. 2,400. We'll take it. 6801. Thank you. Lot 94. What do we have? 1,900. Let's say 2,000. 2,000 in the room. Who will say 22? 22 with my advance bidder. Would you like 24, sir? At 2,200. Looking for 24. I would accept that cut to 23, sir, if you would like. At 22. 24 is next. Our next DFC inspected Colt single action Army revolver from the Schubert collection at 22. I need 24 next. With my advance bidder still, it's against you all live online, so come back in. 24 Heritage Live, but 26 still with that advance bidder. 28 is next. At 2,600. Give it one more Heritage Live. Come back in. At 26. Still with my advance bidder. Go for 28 Heritage Live or use your cut. I would accept it at 27 for our DFC inspected Colt single action Army revolver. Take us to 28 Heritage Live. Advance us, or it's fair warning with my advance bidder at 26. 2,600 to my internet buyer. Thank you. On 95, what do we have? 1,400, say 15. 1,400, looking for 15. 15 in the room. Thank you, sir. 16 with my advance bidder. Would you like 17? 17. Go 18. A prior 17. Would you like 1,800? 18. Thank you, sir. 19 is next. Gentleman's bid at 1,800. It's against you all online at 19. Come back in for 1,900 or use your cut. Show me 1,850 or Colt single action Army revolver. Another from the Schubert collection. I need 1,900 Heritage Live or your cut at 1,850. Advance us there. Get that bid in. Talk to me at 1,900 or I can sell to the gentleman at 1,800. Fair warning. 1,800 bidder number. I've got 19 under the wire, sir. I'm sorry. Would you like 2,000? I have not yet. I have to accept those delayed bids. I'm sorry. At 1,900, it's online now. I need 2,000 or your cut. I would accept it at 1,950, sir. At 19, it's with you, Heritage Live. I need 2,000 next or a cut of 1,950. Come back in, advance us once more. I will sell it to the internet at 1,900. 1,900. 6801. Thank you. In lot 96, what do we have? At 13, I need 14. 13 with my advance bidder, say 14. Heritage Live, our next Colt single action Army revolver from the Schubert collection at 1,300 with my advance bidder. I need 14. Heritage Live, come back in at 1,400. Take us there, go for 14 or use your cut. Advance us to 1,350. At 13, bid 14 Heritage Live. Press that button now. Get that bid in. Show me 1,400. Show me that advance. Or at 13 with my advance bidder, I can sell it and I will unless I see 1,400. Fair warning at 13. 1,300. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 97, what do we have? 2,200, bid 24. 22 with my advanced bidder once more. I need 24 next. That Colt single action Army revolver. Let's go for 2,400 at 22. Advance us to 24. Heritage Live. Give it one more at 2,400. 24, 25 on the cut with my advanced bidder. I need 26 next. At 25, will you say 26? Heritage Live. Advance us to 2,600. 25, 26 now. Go 28. 26 back with you online. I need 28 next. Take us to 28. At 26, over 28, that Colt single action Army revolver from the Schubert collection. I need 2,800 Heritage Live, or your cut at 27. If you still have one left, I would accept it there. At 26, get that advance in Heritage Live, go for 28, or it will be fair warning with you online at 26. 2,600. 7120, thank you. Lot 98, what do we have? 1,700, bid 18. At 17, I need 18. Heritage Live, 1,800, thank you, sir. 18, 19 with my advanced bidder. Would you like 2,000? And 19 with my advanced bidder. It's against you all online. I need 2,000 next. Or Colt single action Army civilian revolver. Go for 2,000. At 19 with my advanced bidder. It's against you live online. It's against you all in the room. I need 2,000 or that cut at 1,950. Advance us once more. I can sell it to my advanced bidder at 19 unless I see that 2,000. Fair warning at 19, 1,900. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 99, what do we have? 1,500, say 16. At 15, looking for 16 next. Our next Colt single action Army civilian revolver at 1,500 with my advanced bidder. I need 16 next. Come back in for 1,600 from the collection of James Schubert. I need 1,600 Heritage Live or your cut at 1,550 to advance us. Beautiful grip on this example. I need 16. 1,600 on the internet, 17 with my advanced bidder. Let's say 18. 1,700 still against you all online. It's with that advanced bidder at 1,700. Come back in for one more. Take us to 1,800. At 17, I can sell it there, but I want to see 18 Heritage Live. Talk to me at 1,800 or at 17. I will say fair warning with my advanced bidder. Last chance. 1,750 on the cut. We'll see if that's enough. Looking for 1,800 still. With you online, Heritage Live at 1,750. I need 18. Come back in for 1,800. We're on the cut here. Don't let them cut you out. Show me 1,800 Heritage Live. Or I will sell on the cut bid at 1,750. 1,750. Cut bid wins it. 7121. Thank you. Lot 100. What do we have? 1,900, say 2,000. 1,900, looking for two next. Our Colt single action Army revolver. This time I need 2,000. And 1,900, bid two. 2,000 on the internet. 21 with my advanced bidder. Who will say 22? At 21, I'm on the cut with my advanced bidder. It's against you all online. I need 22 next. Let's advance. Single action Army revolver from the Schubert collection. I need 2,200. Don't let them cut you out, Heritage Live. I'm on that cut at 21. It has to be 22 exactly to advance. So get involved once more. Heritage Live, show me 2,200, or I will sell to my advanced bidder here at 21. 22, back online, say 24. 2,200, 24 is next. Will we give it one more? Elsewhere on the internet, it's against you, Heritage Live. I need 24 to advance, or your cut at 23. But unless I see it, I will say fair warning at 22. 2,200 to the internet. 6801, thank you. Lot 101, what do we have? 2,800 here, bid 3. 28 looking for 3,000 next. 2,800, starting off with my advanced bidder. It's against you live online. Jump back in for 3,000 Heritage Live. Let's get involved. We have this series of fantastic Colt revolvers from the Schubert collection. We have our next single action Army revolver at 2,800. It's against you all live online. I need 3,000 or your cut at 29 to continue. At 28, I can sell it there unless you get involved. Heritage Live, show me 3,000 or I will sell to my advanced bidder at 28. 2,800, we'll take it home. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 102, what do we have? 1,050 here, say 11. 11, bid 12. 11 with you, Heritage Live. I need 1,200 next. We have our Colt Bisley model single action revolver. Looking for 1,200. 12, say 13. At 12, 13 is next. Heritage Live, let's advance. Come back in for 1,300. Still with you, all online right now. I need 1,300 or your cut at 1,250. Take us there, Heritage Live. Show me that advance or go for 1,300. I can sell at 12 unless you come back in, press that button at 1,300 or it is fair warning at 12. 1200, Heritage Live. 7122, thank you. 103, what do we have? 1200 I have here as well. Let's make it 13 at 12. Looking for 13 next. Heritage Live, come back in. It's Against You Live on Live, bid 1300 next. Our Colt Single Action Army Revolver, their best known revolver. I need 13, 13, 14 with my advanced bidder. Will you say 15? 1400. It's Against You All Online. I need 1500 next. Jump back in at 1500. Heritage Live, advance us from the Schubert collection. Show me 1500 or use that cut bid as always. I would accept it at 1,450. 1450, there we are on the cut bid. 15 answers quickly. Go for 1600. At 15, bid 16 next. Heritage Live, give it one more. Bid 1600. At 15 with you online, I can sell it there unless you advance us to 16. Fair warning at 1500. 16, go for 17. 16, bid 17 next. Heritage Live, will you advance us? That was you at 1500. Come back in for one more, say 1700. At 16, looking for 17 next, or your cut at 1650. But unless I see it, it will be fair warning at 1600. 1600, Heritage Live. 7121, thank you. 104, what do we have? 500 here, 675, even better. 700 now, go 750. 750, bid 8. 800, go 850. 800 with my advanced bidder. I need 850 next. 850, 900 with me. Would you like 950, sir? 950 in the room. 950. I'm sorry? This is 105, yes. At 1,000, it's with my advanced bidder. I've got 11 online. Would you like 12? 12, gentlemen's bid in the room at 12. Sir, would you like 13? He's got 13 here in the room. 1,300, gentlemen in the room at 1,300. 1,400 online, would you like 15? Looking for 1,500. 1,500, thank you, sir. I need 16. 16 online, would you like 17? 1,700, back in the room. Heritage Live, go for 18. At 1,700, gentlemen's bid here in our room. I need 1,800 from you online. 1,800 online, would you like 19? I would accept your cut, sir, at 1,850 if you would like. At 1,800, all online right now. Looking for 1,900 next. Heritage Live, it's with you. Against our bidders in the room, I need 1,900 or a cut to advance at 1,850. Single Action Army Revolver from the Schubert collection, let's say 1,900. Give it one more or I will sell online at 1,800. 1,800, Heritage Live. 7122, thank you, and thank you to our bidders in the room. 105, what do we have? 2,000, looking for 22 next. At 2,022, thank you, sir. 22 in the room, looking for 24. At 22, gentlemen's bid at 2,200. It's Against You All online. I need 2,400 or your cut at 23 to advance. Our Colt Single Action Army Revolver with factory letter at 2,200. Heritage Live, come back in at 24 or use your cut. Show me 23. 23 online, would you like 24, sir? 2,400 back in the room. Heritage Live, it's Against You now. I need 26. 24, gentlemen's bid here at 2,400. Will you say 26, Heritage Live? Will you advance us there? Come back in. That Single Action Army Revolver with factory letter from the Schubert collection. I need 26 from you online, or I will sell at 2,400. Fair warning, 2,400. Bidder number 100. Thank you, sir. Lot 106. What do we have? 950. Excuse me? Was 106 withdrawn? No. One moment, please. One moment, thank you. I see. One moment, thank you all so much. There we are. Thank you. Apologies for the delay there. Lot number 107. Here we have 1,000 next. Come back in at 1,000. We're at lot 107. Looking for 1,000 to start us off. Heritage Live, let's advance. And I have 1,000 online. I need 11 and I have 11. Go for 12. 1150 on the cut. 1,200 is next. Takes a 12. 12, bid 13. 13, go for 14. At 1,300, will you say 14, Heritage Live, our Colt Single Action Army Revolver, Schubert collection, that fantastic provenance. I need 15 next. At 14, it's with you online. 1,500 now, say 16. 16, bid 17. 1,600 has it. I need 17 next. 17, bid 18. 1700. Will you say 18, Heritage Live? Will you come back in for one more at 1700? Bid 18 next. Or use that cut, advance us to 1,750. Heritage Live at 1700, it's with you online. I need 1800. But unless I see 1800 or you use that cut bid, I will say fair warning here at 1700, Heritage Live. 7121, thank you. Lot 108, what do we have? 550 bid 6, 1100 even better, 12 with my advanced bidder looking for 13 now. 13 in the room, thank you sir, I need 14. At 1300, gentleman's bid, 1350 on the cut, 14 back in the room, I need 15. 1400 has it, 15 is next, it's against you online, Heritage Live, it's in the room at 1400, 15, 16 back in the room, Heritage Live, will you say 17? At 1600, gentleman's bid, I need 17, 1650 on the cut, would you like 17, 17, thank you sir, I need 18 next. 1700 in the room, 18 online, would you like 19? At 1800 with Heritage Live, against you all in the room, I need 1900 next, that Colt Single Action Army SAA revolver. At 1800, bid 19 next. Schubert Collection Provenance, I need 1900 or that cut at 1,850 to advance. At 1800, still with you, Heritage Live, come back in for one more, go for 1900. Advance us there or I will sell at 1800. Fair warning, 1800. We'll take it home. 7121, thank you. 109, what do we have? Coming at 500, looking for 500 to advance us. 500 to start us off. Our next Colt Single Action Army revolver at 500 here in the room. Heritage Live, will you say 550? 550 online. 600 back in the room. I need 650. 650 online. 700, thank you, sir. 750 online. 800 in the room. 850 is next. 850 online. 900 in the room. Bid 950. 950. 1,000 now. Say 11. 11. Would you like 12, sir? At 1100, back with Heritage Live, I need 12, and I've got 12 online now, I need 13. 1250 on the cut, let's see if it's enough. I need 13 next. At 1250, don't let them cut you out. Heritage Live, it has to be 13, I've got 13 online. Would you like 14, sir? 1400, back in the room. Heritage Live, say 15. At 15, excuse me, at 1400, 15 is next. Gentleman's bid here in our room at 1400, it's against you all online. I need 15, 1450 on the cut. Would you like 15, sir? 1500 back in the room. Heritage Live, say 16. At 1500, say 16. Advance us, Heritage Live. Come back in for one more, or I will sell it in the room at 1500. Fair warning, 1500. To you, sir. Bidder number 100. Thank you. Lot 110, what do we have? 750, go for 8. 750, bid 8 next. Looking for 800 to advance. At 750, it's with my advanced bidder. Jump back in for 800, Heritage Live. 800, 850, still with me. Let's say 9. At 850, I need 900. Our Colt Bisley model single action revolver. At 950, 1,000 now, but a prior 1,000, 1,100 comes back in. Let's say 12. At 11, bid 12. Heritage Live, show me 1,200. Show me that advance. At 11. Go for 12, give it one more, or use your cut. As always, I would accept it at 1,150. Take us there, Heritage Live, or at 1,100. With you online, I can sell it, and I will. Fair warning, at 1,100, Heritage Live. 7113, thank you. Lot 111, what do we have? 500, 700, yes, let's go 750, and I have that bid 8. It's with my advanced bidder at 750, 800, 850, 950. Let's go 1,000. 975 on the cut, but 1,000, 1,100 now, 12. Keep it going, Heritage Live. Keep advancing. We have our Colt SAAs. Of course, that single action Army revolver from the Schubert collection at 1,400 now. Let's make it 15. Still with you. It's all online right now. I need 1,500 next. At 14, Heritage Live. I need 1,500. Come back in for one more or use your cut. There we are on the cut at 1,450. We'll see if that's enough. Looking for 1,500 still. 15 comes back in. Let's say 16. Heritage Live, advance us to 1,600. At 15, still with you online. I need 16 next. Heritage Live, that single action Army revolver. Go for 1,600. Give it one more, Heritage Live, or at 1,500 unless I see your advance to 16. I will say fair warning. 1,500, Heritage Live. 7123, thank you. Lot 112, what do we have? 500, 525, bid 550, and I have that, go 6. 550 with my advanced bidder, 600 is next, 600, go 650. 650 in a new place online, I need 7. 700, Heritage Live. 750, elsewhere online, go 8. 800, bid 850, 850 now, go 9. 900, say 950. Colt single action Army revolver, beautiful example. I need 950 next. It's with Heritage Live. 950, go 1000. 950, bid 1. Advance us to 1000. From the Schubert collection, 975 on the cut. Still looking for 1000. Heritage Live, 1000 now, say 1100. 11, bid 12. At 11, come back in for 1200. 1150 on the cut. We'll see if it's enough. Looking for 1200 still. 1200, back elsewhere on the internet. I need 13. Heritage Live, show me 1300. At 12, it's against you, Heritage Live. 13, now say 14. 1300, go for 14. At 1300, I can sell it there, but I want to see 14. Let's get involved once more. Show me 1400 or show me that cut at 1350. We're at 1300. Unless I see that bid, Heritage Live, unless you advance us, will be fair warning at 1300. 1300, Heritage Live. 7121, thank you. 113, what do we have? 1100, say 12. 1100, looking for 12 next. Come back in for 1200. 12, I have it in the room actually at 1200. Gentleman's bid at 12. 13 in the room as well. 14, sir. Would you like 15? At 1400, it's over here. And our gentleman in the brown shirt, there we go, 1400, thank you. I need 15 next. 15 online. Would you like 16? 16 also online. Who will say 17? 17, thank you, sir. 17 in the room. Who will say 18? Looking for 1800. In the room, it's against you all online. I need 1800 next, or you're cut at 1750. 18 online. Would you like 19? At 18, 1900, sir. Looking for 19 next, or a cut at 1850. It's with you online now at 1800. I need 19 to advance, or a cut at 1850. Unless I see it, I've got 19 back in the room. Thank you, sir. I need 2000. It's against you online now. Back in the room at 1900. Heritage Live, will you say 2000? 19 has it. 2000 is next. Another Colt single action Army revolver from the Schubert collection. 1950 online. Would you like 2000, sir? At 1950. 2000 is next. It's with you online now. I need 2000 to advance. Are you absolutely sure, sir? Would you like 2000? All right, at 1950, with you online, I will say fair warning, last chance at 1950. 1950 to Heritage Live. 7122, thank you, and thank you to all of our bidders in the room. Number 114, what do we have? 1300, go for 14. 13, I need 14. Heritage Live, our Colt Bisley single action Army revolver at 1300. It's with my advance bidder. It's against you live online. Will you say 14? Heritage Live, will you advance us from the collection of James Schubert at 1400, but 15 with my advance bidder still? Let's say 16. 15 has it. I need 16 next. With my advance bidder, it's against you online. 16, go for 17. 16 with you, Heritage Live, go for 1700. Beautiful stag grip panels on the handle. I need 17. I'm on 1650 on the cut. Will you say 17, Heritage Live? Don't let them cut you out. At 1650, it has to be 1700 next. So come back in, give it one more, Heritage Live. If that was you at 1600, fight for this one, advance us to 1700. We're on that cut at 1650, unless I see your 17, Heritage Live. But I do at 1700, go for 18. 1700, make it 18, Heritage Live. Let's give it one more. Take it to 1800. Let's advance. 18, now go 19. 18, make it 19. Give it one more try. Heritage Live at 1800, still with you, all online right now. I need 1900 next, or your cut if you still have one left. Or at 18, I will say fair warning. 1850 under the wire. Let's go 19 on another cut at 1850. Let's say 1900, Heritage Live. Once again, if that was you at 1800, take it to 19. Don't let them cut you out. At 1850, I can sell it there unless I see 1900 exactly from you, Heritage Live. 1900, say 2000. At 19, bid 2, Heritage Live. Advance us to 2000. At 19, I need 2. The Colt Bisley single action Army revolver. I need 2000 next, Heritage Live, or I will sell at 19. Fair warning. 1900, Heritage Live. 7122, thank you. Lot 115, what do we have? 1000, bid 11. 1000, looking for 1111, say 12. 1100 has it. I need 1200 next. 1200, thank you, sir. In the room at 12. Let's go for 13. At 12, bid 13 next. Our Colt single action Army revolver. 13 online. Would you like 14, sir? 14 also online. 1500, thank you, sir. At 1500, it's in the room. It's against you all online. I need 16 next. 1500 has it. Gentleman's bid here in the room. 1550 on the cut. Would you like 16, sir? 1600, thank you. Back in the room at 1600. I need 17, Heritage Live. Let's advance for 1700. At 16, in the room is against you all online. 17 online, would you like 18, sir? 1800, thank you. Back in the room at 18. Heritage Live, go for 19. Let's advance our Colt single action Army revolver. Go for 1900 or use your cut. Advance us, Heritage Live, or it will be fair warning in the room at 1800. 1800 to you, sir, bidder 101. Thank you very much. And thank you to our bidders online as well. Lot 116, what do we have? Come in at 500. I need 500 to start us off. Come back in at 5. Go for 5, Heritage Live. Jump back in. Our next Colt Bisley model. That's single action revolver. Go 500. Say 5, Heritage Live. I need 5 only to advance us. 500 online. Go 550 now. At 500. Well, you bid 550, Heritage Live. Jump back in. That Colt Bisley model single action revolver. Go for 550 or use that cut bid. Show me 525. Get that advance in, Heritage Live. Give it one more for 550. I can sell it at 500, and I will unless I see your involvement at 550 or your cut at 525, Heritage Live. Give it one more, or I will say fair warning at 500. 500, we'll take it home, Heritage Live. 7113, thank you. Lot 117, what do we have? 800 here, go 850. At 800, looking for 850 next. Come back in at 850, Heritage Live. 850, 900 with my advanced bidder. 950, 1,000 still here with me. 11, 12 still with me. Let's make it 13. 1300, say 14. 1300 with you now, Heritage Live. I need 14 to advance. 1400, say 15. 14 has it, bid 15 next. Give it 1500, Heritage Live, or that cut at 1,450. Take us there, our next Colt single action Army revolver from the Schubert collection. I need 1500 or your cut to advance, Heritage Live. Show me that advance, get that bid in, or it will be fair warning with you online at 1400. 15, 1450 under the wire. Let's go 15. At 1450 and 15 answers, make it 16. 1500, Heritage Live. Go for 1600. Advance us once more at 1500. The only way to win is to bid, so go for 16, Heritage Live. Take us there, or I will say fair warning at 1500. 1500. I've got 16 under the wire. Let's make it 17. At 16, will you say 17, Heritage Live? Don't delay. Don't miss out on any of these opportunities. At 1650 on the cut now, we need 1700 next. 1650 has to be 17 to advance, so give it one more, Heritage Live. Don't let them cut you out. 1,650, I can sell it there unless I see your 1,700. Fair warning on the cut at 1650. 1,650, Heritage Live. 7122, thank you. Lot 118, what do we have? 1,200, go 13 at 12. Looking for 13 to advance. Our latest Colt single action Army revolver at 1,300 now. Will you say 14? It's with you online, Heritage Live at 1,300. 14 now, make it 15. 1,400, bid 15 next. Jump back in for 1,500 or show me that cut at 1,450. At 14, will you say 15, Heritage Live? Will you advance us once more? That Colt single action Army revolver from the Schubert collection. Show me 1,500, Heritage Live, or I will sell to you online at 1,400. Fair warning. 1,400, Heritage Live. 7122. And with that, I hand you back over to Miss Emily, and I will see you all a little bit later on. Thanks so much.
All right. Thank you, Peyton. We will continue with the collection of James Schubert with lot 119, which will go through lot 139. What do we have here for 119? 1,200 is the bid, asking 13. 13, I have 14 from the gentleman in the room for this Colt second generation single action army revolver. It's 1,400, it's in the room, it's here in Dallas, and 15 with Heritage Live, asking 1,600, 16 and 17, now bid 1,800. It's 1,700, it's with Heritage Live, asking 1,800 to advance here, bid 1,800 next. It's 17, there's 18 and 19, now advance us to 2,000. 1,900 is the bid, asking 2,000 for this Colt second generation single action army revolver. Advance us now. 1,950 on the cut and 2,000. There's 22. Now bid 2,400. 2,200 is the bid. It's with a Heritage Live bidder asking 24. Heritage Live, let's advance to 2,600 next. It's 24 now. Or 24 is next. Heritage Live advances here to 2,400. 22. Go 24. Or use that cut here of 23. Heritage Live. Fair winning. 2,200. 7,124. Lot 120. Here we have a Colt second generation single action revolver. 850 is the bid, asking 9. Advances here, bid 900. 9 is in the room, asking 950 to advance here. We have 950 against you, sir. Bid 1,000. 950 asking 1,000. 1,000 with Heritage Live, and there's 11 against you. Prior 12, come back with 1,300. 1,200 is the bid, but it's not with you. 13 is, and there's 14. Now bid 1,500. This piece is also from the Schubert collection. It advances now to 1,500. 14 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live, asking 15. Advance us here. Bid 15 next. Maybe try that cut at 1,450. Heritage Live, let's advance now. Fair warning. There's the cut, and 1,500, asking 16 next. 1,500 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live. Advance us now to 1,600 for the Colt second generation single action army revolver. 16 is bid. Now say 1,700. It's 1,600. It's with the Heritage Live bidder, asking 17 to advance. Bid 17 next. Heritage Live, take us to 1,700. Or try that cut at 1,650. But let's advance now. Fair warning. 1,600. 7,121. Lot 121. Here we have consecutively serialized cased pair of Colt 125th anniversary single action army revolvers. We have. It's 5,000 now, bid 55. 5,000 asking 55. Let's advance here to 55. Here we have serial numbers 6206 AM and 6207. Again, this is from the Schubert collection. Advances to 5,500 or the cut of 5,250. Fair warning here. 5,000. Internet buyer. 122, we have a Colt second generation single action army revolver. 1,200 is the bid, asking 13. Let's advance here to 1,300. It's 1,200, bid 13 next, Heritage Live, or join us with that cut of 1,250. 13 is the bid, and there's 1,400, asking 15 to advance now. Bid 15. 15, yes, and there's 1,550 on the cut. Say 1,600, and let's advance. It's 1,550 on the cut with a Heritage Live bidder. To those other bidders out there, are you going to let them cut you out? Advance us to 1,600, or the cut will take it here, 1,550. 1,550 it is. 7,125. Lot 123. 1,100 asking 12 for this Colt single generation. Prior 12, come in with 13 for this Colt second generation single action army revolver. Advance us to 1,300. 13, now bid 14. This is another piece from the Schubert collection. Take us to 1,400. 13 is the bid, and it's with Heritage Live, and 14, now bid 1,500. 14 asking 15 next. 15 we have. Now take us to 1,600. 16 is in the room. Now bid 1,700. 16 asking 17. Heritage Live. Let's advance. There's the cut. Bid 17. 1,650 is the bid, and it's on the cut. 17 is in the room. 1,800 is the advance now. Bid 1,800. It's 17 now, bid 18 next. Heritage Live. Come back in and let's advance to 1,800. There's the cut again. Take us to 1,800. It's 1,750 on a cut with a Heritage Live bidder asking 18. We're halfway there. 18 is in the room. 19 is next. Bid 1900. 1800 asking 19 for this Colt, second generation, single action Army revolver from the Schubert collection. Advances to 1900 or the cut of 1850. Fair winning. And that's 1800 to you, sir. What is your bidder number? 101. Congratulations. Lot 124. We have 950. Let's go 1000 for this Colt, second generation, single action Army revolver. Advances to 1000. It's 950. Bid 1000. 1000, yes, but there's 11 against you. Heritage Live, 12 is the bid, but that's a prior. Come back in with 1300. It's 1200, but it's not with you. We received that before the sale. Let's advance now to 13 for this Colt, second generation, single action Army revolver. Another piece from the Schubert collection here. Take us to 13, now bid 1400. 1300 is the bid. It's with the Heritage Live bidder asking 14. 14 we have. Now take us to 1500. 14 is the bid, asking 15. It advances here to 1500. 14 now, bid the 15, or try that cut here of 1450. 1450 on the cut. Now, to those other bidders out there, don't let them cut you out now. Advance to 1500. 1450 is the bid on the cut. We're halfway there. Take us to 1500 next. It's 1450 on the cut. Unless I see 1500, there's 15. Now bid 1600. 1500 is the bid, and it's with Heritage Live asking 16 from those other bidders out there. Advance us to 1600 next. It's 15, bid 16, or try that cut of 1550 if that's available to you. But Heritage Live, press that bid button or fair warning. 1500. 7122. Lot 25. Here we have a boxed Colt Peacemaker Centennial 1873 to 1973 single action revolver with extra barrel. 1100 is the bid. And 12. Oh, I have additional catalogers comments here for you. There is no extra barrel. It is with the next lot, 126. So this is a boxed Colt Peacemaker Centennial 1873 to 1973 single action revolver. 1300 is the bid, and 14 is next. Heritage Live advances here to 14. It's 14, and there's 1350 on the cut, but we have 14. Now asking 1500. 14, there's 15 with Heritage Live. Now bid 1600. It's 1550 on the cut. It's with Heritage Live. Asking 16. 16, yes. Now bid 1700. It's 16. It's with Live Auctioneers asking 1700 from those other bidders out there. We have the cut. Still asking 17. Advance us here to 1700. There's 17. Now bid 18. 1700 is the bid. It's with the Heritage Live bidder. 1800 is next. Advance us here to 18. Now bid 1900. 1800 is the bid. Heritage Live, come back in with 1900, and let's advance bid 19 for this boxed Colt Peacemaker Centennial 1873 to 1973 single action revolver, bid 1900. 1800 now, go 19 or the cut. Fair warning. 1800. 6801. Lot 126. We have 850, bid 9 for the Colt Frontier 6-shooter Peacemaker Centennial single action revolver with the extra barrel. From the Schubert collection, take us to 9. Now 950 is against you. Come back with 1000. It's 1000, and there's 11. Now go 12. 12, yes, it's with Heritage Live now. Bid 1300. It's 1200 now. Bid that 13 next. This Colt Frontier 6-shooter Peacemaker Centennial, take us to 13. Another piece from the Schubert collection here, bid 1300. 12 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live asking 13 or that cut of 1250. 13 is the bid. It's with Live Auctioneers asking 14 next. Heritage Live, come back in, advances to 14. We have the cut of 1350, so asking 1400. What do you say? Advances here to 14. It's 1350 on the cut. Heritage Live asking 1400 to advance here. Take us to 1400 or the cut will take it. Fair warning. The cut it is 1350. 7121. Lot 127, we have a Colt second generation single action Army revolver. $750 is the bid, asking $8. It advances here to $800. It's $750, bid the $8 we have in the room, asking $850. We have $850, now go $9. $850 is the bid, there's $9 with Heritage Live, and $950 is against you. There's $11 against you. You go $13, sir? $13 with the gentleman in the room. $14, now bid $1,500. It's $1,400 is with Heritage Live, asking $15 next. Another piece from the Schubert collection. Exceptional provenance here. Take us to 15. 15, now bid 1,600. 1,500 is the bid. There's 16. Now take us to 1,700. 16 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live. It advanced to 17 next. 16 now, go 17. 17, now bid 1,800. 1,700 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live, and there's the cut. 1,800 is next. It advanced to 18. It's $1,750 on the cut with the Heritage Live bidder, asking $1,800 from those other bidders out there. Don't let them cut you out now. There's 18, now bid 1,900. 1,800 is the bid, asking 19. It advances here to 19 for the Colt second generation single action army revolver. 1,900 is next, and we have it. It advanced now to 2,000. It's 1,900 asking 2. Heritage Live advances here. Bid 2,000. 19, go to. Maybe now's a chance to try that cut of 1,950. Heritage Live, any further advancements? Fair warning. There's the cut. Now, take us to 2,000. It's 1,950 on the cut, asking 2. Heritage Live, we have come a long way. Don't let them cut you out now. There's 2,000, now bid 22. It's 2,000, asking 22. Advance us here to 2,200. 2,000 is the bid with Heritage Live. Unless I see 2,200 or that cut of 21, fair warning. 22, yes, with Heritage Live. 2,400 is the advance now. Bid 24. It's 22 now, go 24. 22 is the bid, asking 24. Heritage Live, it advance us to 2,400 next, or that cut of 23. Heritage Live, fair warning. 22. 7126. Lot 128. We have a Colt third generation single action army revolver. Let's get this started with your bid of 500. 600 is the bid with Heritage Live. Now go 650. 700 is the bid. Now say 750. This is also from the collection of James Schubert. Heritage Live. 9 is the bid, now say 950. It's 950, go 1,000. 1,000 is the bid, now say 11. 11, yes, now bid 12. 12 is the bid, now say 13. 13, go 14. It's 13, asking 1,400, Heritage Live. It advances here, bid 14. 1,300 is the bid, and it's with the Heritage Live bidder, asking 1,400 from those other bidders out there, or that cut of 1,350. Heritage Live, press that bid button now, or fair warning. 1,300. 7122. Lot 129. What do we have? 850 is the bid, asking 9. We have 11 against you. Come back with 12 for this boxed Colt third generation single action army revolver. It's 12, but that's a prior Heritage Live. It's not with you, but 13 is, asking 1,400 next. It advances here. There's 14 now, bid 15. 15 is bid. Now say 16. It's 1,500 with Heritage Live, asking 1,600 next. Another piece from the Schubert collection here, Heritage Live. Advances to 1,700. 1,600 is the bid. There's the cut. Heritage Live, 17 now, but 1,800. 1,700 asking 18. Advances here to 1,800. It's 17. And it's with the Heritage Live bidder, asking 18 from those other bidders out there. Heritage Live, live auctioneers, this is your chance. Advance us to 1,800 or the cut of 1,750. Fair warning. 1,700. 7121. Lot 130, we have a Colt third generation single action army revolver. 500 is the bid. There's 950 now, say 1,000. It's 950, it's against you, and 1,000 with Heritage Live. It's 1,100 against you, come back with 12. It's a prior 12 Heritage Live. It's not with you, come back with 1,300. 12 is the bid, asking 13. Heritage Live, advance us. There's 1,300, now bid 14. 1,300 is the bid, and it's with the Heritage Live bidder. 1,400 is next. It advances here to 1,400 for this Colt third generation single action Army revolver from the Schubert collection, advanced to 1400 or the cut of 1350. Fair warning. 1300. 7122. Lot 131, we have a boxed Colt third generation single action Army revolver. It's 500 now, bid 550. 9 is the bid, and 950 is against you. 1,000 is in the room, and 11 is here, asking 12. 11 is the bid. It's 12 and 13 with Heritage Live, bid 1,400. 1350 on the cut, asking 14. 14 is here. Give us one moment. There we go. It's 1350. It's with Heritage Live, and 14 is with Heritage Live. Now bid 1,500. This piece is also from the Schubert collection. Take us to 1,600 next. 1,500 is the bid with Heritage Live, asking 1,600 from those other bidders out there. Advance us now. Go 16 or use your cut of 1,550. Heritage Live. Any further advancements? Fair warning. 1,500. 7122. Lot 132. We have a Colt third generation single action Army revolver. Let's get this started with your bid of 500. It's 750 with Heritage Live, asking 8. 8 is the bid now. Say 850. It's 850 now. Go 9. Another piece from the collection of James Schubert. Let's advance out of 950. 900 is the bid. There's 950 asking 1,000. 1,000 is the bid. Now say 11. 11, yes, now go 12. 12 is bid. Now say 13. 13 asking 14. It's 13. Bid the 14 next. Heritage Live, advance us here to 1,400. 1,300 is the bid. Take us to 1,400 and let's advance or use your cut here of 1,350. 14, yes, now bid 15. 1,400 is the bid. There's the cut. Take us to 1,500. 1,450 is the bid on the cut. Heritage Live, don't let them cut you out now. You've come a long way. Is bid now, say 16. 1,500 is the bid, and it's with Heritage Live, asking 1,600 next. Heritage Live, advance us here, bid 16 for this Colt third generation single action Army revolver. Advance us to 1,600 or use your cut here of 1,550. Heritage Live, there's 16. 1,700 is next. Advance us to 17. 1,600 is the bid. Come a long way, Heritage Live. Let's go again. At 1,700, now bid 18. 1,700, asking 18 next. Advance us here to 18. 1,700 is the bid. Go 18, Heritage Live. And let's advance. Or use your cut here of 1,750. Heritage Live, advance us now or fair warning. 1,700. 7127. Lot 133. 500 is the bid, asking 550 for this Colt third generation single action Army revolver. 750 is the bid. 800, there's 850, now asking 9. 9 is in the room. Advance us out of 950. We have a prior 9 with Heritage Live. Bid 950, sir? He says 950 in the room. Advance us out of 1,000. 1,000 is with Heritage Live. Now bid 11. 11, go 12. 1,100 is the bid. There's 12 with Heritage Live, asking 13 next. Advance us here to 1,300. 12 is the bid. There's 13. Now go 1,400. 1,300 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live, asking 14 to advance here. Bid 14. Heritage Live, let's advance to 1,400 next, or the cut of 1,350. Fair warning here. 1,300. 7122. Lot 134, we have a boxed Colt third generation single action Army revolver. 850 now, bid 9. It's 1,100 against you. Come back with 1,200 and let's advance. 12, but that's a prior Heritage Live. It's not with you, but 13 is. Advance us out of 14. 14, go 15. 15 is a bid. Now say 16. It's 1,500, asking 16. 1,550 on the cut, so asking 16. 16 we have now, but 1,700. It's 16 now, go 17 for this boxed Colt third generation single action Army revolver. Another piece from the Schubert collection here. Advance us to 17. 16 is the bid, let's go 17 or that cut of 1,650. Heritage Live, fair warning. 1,600. 7122. Lot 135. 1100, now go 12 for this boxed Colt third generation single action Army revolver. 12 is the bid, but that's a prior Heritage Live. It's not with you. 13 is. Now take us to 1400. Another piece from the Schubert collection. Advance us to 14. 1300 is the bid, and it's with a Heritage Live bidder asking 1400 from those other bidders out there. Press that bid button now. Show me 1400 or that cut of 1350. Fair warning. 1300. 7122. Lot 136, we have a Colt third generation single action Army revolver. 800 is the bid, asking 850. 800 now, bid the 850 next. 850, there's 9 against you. 950, 1,000, you bid 11. It's a 1,000. We have 12 now, bid 13. It's 12, asking 13. Advances here to 1,300. It's 12. Heritage Live, it's against you. Come back with 1,300. There's 1,250 on the cut. Still asking 13. It advances here to 1,300. 1,250 is the bid on the cut for this Colt third generation single action Army revolver from the Schubert collection. Take us to 1,400. 1,300 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live, asking 14 next. We've come a long way. Let's advance to 1,400 or that cut of 1,350. Fair warning here. 1,300. 7113. Lot 137. 600 is the bid, asking 650. 950 is the bid, asking 1,000 for Colt third generation single action Army revolver. 11 is against you. There's 12, but that's a prior Heritage Live. Come back in with 1,300 to advance for this third generation single action Army revolver from the collection of James Schubert. Take us to 16. 1,500 is the bid, is with Heritage Live, asking 1,600 next. Advance us here. Bid 16. 1,500 is the bid, is with Heritage Live. Take us to 1,600 or use your cut of 1,550. This is your chance. Fair warning. 1,500. 7122. Lot 138. We have a Colt third generation single action Army revolver. 900 is the bid, asking 950. It's 950 and 1,000, now bid 11. It's 12 and 13. Now bid 1,400. 1,300 is the bid, and it's with Heritage Live, asking 14 next. Another piece with exceptional provenance from the Schubert collection. Take us to 1,400. 14, yes, now bid 1,500. It's 1,400, there's the cut. So asking 15, and 15 we have, bid 1,600. 15, there's 16, asking 17. 1,600 is the bid, advance us now to 17. Heritage Live, we've come a long way. Take us to 1,700 next, or try your cut here of 1,650. There's 1,700, now bid 1,800. It's 1,700, asking 18. 18 is the bid, now say 19. 18 asking 19 next. Heritage Live advances here to 1,900. It's 1,800 and is with a Heritage Live bidder. Unless I see 1,900 or that cut of 1,850, fair warning. 1,800. 7122. Lot 139. 950 is the bid, asking 1,000 for this Colt Bisley model single action revolver. Another piece from the Schubert collection here, 1,000. There's 11. Come back in with 12. 1,100 is the bid, Heritage Live. It's against you. Come back in and let's advance to 1,200 next. 1,100 is the bid, asking 12. It's 11. Now say 12 or use that cut here. 1,150. Heritage Live. Fair winning. 1,100. Internet buyer. Lot 40. Here we have a lot of 2 consecutively serialized boxed Colt third generation single action Army revolvers. 3,600 is the bid, asking 38. It's 36 now. Bid the 38 next. And let's advance for this lot of 2 consecutively serialized Colts. Take us to 3,800. 36 is the bid. There's the cut. And 38 is against you. Come back with 4. It's 3,800 asking 4,000. Heritage Live. Advance us here. bid 4,000. 38 asking for, or try that cut here of 39. Heritage Live, fair warning. 3,800 to the internet. Lot 141, here we have a Colt 3rd generation, single action, Army revolver. What do we have? 500 is the bid, asking 550. 850 is against you. Come back with 9. 950 now, bid 1,000. It's 950 Heritage Live. Come back with 1,000. And let's advance for this piece from the Schubert collection. 12 is the bid. It's against you. Come back with 13. 13 is in the room, asking 1,400 next. It's 1,300, and it's here in Dallas. Asking 1,400 from you to advance. We have 14. Now bid 1,500. 1,400 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live, asking 15. Advance us here to 1,500. It's 14 now. Bid the 15 for this Colt. Advance to 15 or use your cut of 1,450. Heritage Live, fair winning, 1,400. 7122. Lot 142, we have a Remington new model Army single action percussion revolver. 800 is the bid, asking 850 next. It advances here to 850. 825 is the bid on the cut with Heritage Live, asking 850 to advance. Heritage Live, we're halfway there. Advance us to 850. It's 825 on the cut. Take us to 850 for this Remington new model Army single action percussion revolver. Take us to 850 next, or the cut will take it. Fair warning. 825 on the cut. 7104. Great job, Heritage Live. Lot 143, we're picking back up with the collection of James Schubert, lots 143 through 152. Here we have a forehand and Wadsworth new model Army single action revolver. 800 is the bid, asking 850. 800 now, but the 850 next. Heritage Live, join us in Dallas with your bid of 850. 800 is the bid, asking 850 with a cut of 825. Fair warning. 800, internet buyer. Lots 144. Here we have some additional catalogers comments for you. This is a Remington Model 1875 Army single action revolver from the Schubert collection. What do we have? 850 asking 9. 9 is the bid, and 950 is against you. Bid 1,000. 1,000 in the room, asking 11. It's 1,000. It's here in Dallas. 1,000 now, but 11. It's a prior 1,000, sir. Go 1,100. 1,000 is the bid. Asking for 11. It's 1,000 now, but the 11 next. Heritage Live, join us with 1,100 or that cut of 1,050. Advance now. Fair warning. We have 11 from Heritage Live, and 12 is next. Advance to 12. It's 1,100. It's with Heritage Live, asking 1,200 to advance here. Bid 12. Or try that cut here of 1,150. Any further advancements? Fair warning. 1,100. 7105. Lot 145. Here we have a Remington new model Army single action revolver. 550, asking 6. 6, yes, now bid 650. It's 600, there's 650. Now take us to 7. 7, go 750. 7 is the bid, asking 750 next. Heritage Live, advance us here. Bid 750. 700 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live, asking 750 from those other bidders out there. Advance us now. Bid 750 or that cut of 725. Fair warning here. 700. 7104. Lot 146. 800 is the bid, asking 850 for this E. Whitney Type 3 Navy model single action percussion revolver. Advance us to 850. 800 is the bid, asking 850 for this piece from the Schubert collection. Take us to 9. 850 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live. 900 is next. Advance us here. Bid 900. 850 is the bid with Heritage Live, asking 9. Take us to 9 or use your cut of 875. Heritage Live, fair warning. 850. 7128. Lot 147, here we have an E. Whitney Type 5 Navy model single action percussion revolver. Let's get this started with your bid of $750. Open this up with your bid of $750 for this piece that has exceptional provenance from the Schubert collection. Take us to $750 to get this started. Open this up. Fair warning. All right, that will be in our post-auction buy section, but not for long, so get there quickly or give us a call. Lot 148. It's $650 asking $7, $750 go $8. Here we have the E. Whitney Type 3 Navy model, single action percussion revolver. Advance to $800. $750 is the bid, Heritage Live, and it's against you. Come back in and take us to $800. $750 is the bid, let's go $8, or use that cut here of $775. Heritage Live just a little bit more could put you at the top, but you have to press that bid button now. Fair warning. $750. Internet buyer. Lot 149, we have a Remington new model Army single action percussion revolver. $500 is the bid, asking $550. $550, yes, with Heritage Live, now advanced to $600. Another piece from the Schubert collection here, take us to $650. $650 is the bid, now say $7. It's $650, asking $700 next. Heritage Live advances here to $700. $650 is the bid, go $7. Heritage Live, let's advance to $700 next, or that cut of $675. Fair warning here. $650. $7105. Lot 150, we have an E. Whitney Type 4 Navy model single action percussion revolver. $750 is the bid. $800 is the advance. Take us $800 next. $750 is the bid, now say $8. It's $750, advance us to $8, or try that cut here of $775. Fair warning. $750. Internet buyer. Lot 151. $800 is the bid, asking $850. Here I have E. Whitney Type 4 Navy model single action percussion revolver. $800 is the bid, asking $850. Another piece from the Schubert collection here. Take us to $850 next, or try that cut here of $825. Any further advancements? Fair warning. $800. Internet buyer. Lot 152, we have Forehand and Wadsworth old model Army single action revolver. Let's get this started with your bid of $5. $5 is the bid, now say $550. Another piece from the Schubert collection, advances here to $550. $550, yes, with Heritage Live, now bid $6. It's $550, asking $600 next. Advances here to $600. $550 is the bid. It advances to $6, or try that cut here, $575. Fair warning, and the last call, $550. $7129. Here we have lot 153, Remington model, 1875, single action revolver with Indian Association. Let's get this started with your bid of $1,500. The right grip marked inside, Rube/elk. Heritage Live. Get this started with $1,500. Let's open this up now. Fair warning. All right, that will be in our post-auction buy section, but not for long. See us on ha.com or give us a call. Lot 154. Let's get this started with your bid of $500. We're picking back up here with the Schubert collection. Lots 154 through lots 158. $550 is the bid for this Remington 1875 Army single action revolver, asking $6. $6 is the bid, now say $650. It's $600, asking $650 next. Advances here to $650. $650, yes, now bid $700. $650 is the bid, there's $7, now advances to $750. It's $700 is with the Heritage Live bidder, asking $750 to advance now, bid $750. $750, yes, now go $8. $8 is the bid, now say $850. It's $8 now, asking $850. $850, bid $9. $850 is the bid, asking $900. Advances here to $9 for this Remington 1875 Army single action revolver. $875 is the bid on the cut, and there's $9 from live auctioneers. Advances now to $950. $9 is the bid, asking $950 next. Advances here to $950. $9 now, bid $950. It's $9. Go $950. Or use your cut here of $925. Fair warning. 950, yes, with Heritage Live. 1,000 is the advance now. Bid 1,000. It's 950 now, go 1,000. It's 975 on the cut. To those other bidders out there, don't let them cut you out now. You've come a long way. 1,000 is the advance here. Bid 1,000. It's 975 on the cut. Unless I see 1,000, fair warning. 975. 7104, great use of the cut. Congratulations, Heritage Live. Lot 155, we have a Remington 1875 Army single action revolver. Let's get this started with your bid of 500. 5 is the bid. Now say 550 for this piece from the Schubert collection. Take us to 650. Now go 7. 7 is the bid. Now say 750. 750, yes, there's 800. Now asking 850. 825 on the cut. Bid 850. 850, yes, now go 9. 850 is the bid. Asking 900 next. 9 we have, now bid 950. 9 now, bid the 950 next. 950, yes, now 1,000. 950, let's go 1,000 here, Heritage Live. Advance us to 1,000. 950 is the bid. Go 1,000 or try your cut here of 975. 1,000 is the bid. Now say 11. It's 1,000. Asking for 11. Heritage Live, let's go again. At 11, now go 12. It's 1,100 asking 12. 11 is the bid. The advance is 1,200, Heritage Live. Press that bid button, show me 12, or use your cut here of 1,150. But Heritage Live, I need to hear from you to advance. Fair warning. 1,100. 7104. Lot 156, we have a Remington 1875 Army single action revolver. 500 is the bid, asking 550. There's 850 against you. Come back with 9. 9, yes, but that's a prior Heritage Live. Come back in with 950. 900 is the bid, but it's not with you. Advance us to 950 next. Another piece from the Schubert collection. Advance us to 950. 900 is the bid. Advance next to 950. There's the cut with Heritage Live. Still asking 950. Advance us to 950 next. It's 925 and we're on that cut. To those other bidders out there, are you going to let them cut you out? Advance at a 950 or the cut it is. Fair warning. 925. 7130. Great use of the cut, Heritage Live. Lot 157. Here we have a Remington Model 1890 Army single action revolver. 12 is the bid. Now say 13. For this piece from the Schubert collection, take us to 1,300. 1,200 is the bid, asking 13, or use your cut here. We have 13 in the room. You want to use a cut? I have 14. Now bid 1,500. 1,400 is the bid, asking 15. You want to go 15? He says 1,500. 16 is bid against you, asking 17 next. It's 1,600, asking 17 to advance here. Bid that 1,700 for the cut of 1,650. Let's advance now. Fair warning. 1,600. Internet buyer. Lot 158. Here we have U.S. Colt Army Model 1917 double action revolver. 500 now. Bid 550. It's 550 with Heritage Live. Asking 6. Here's another piece from the Schubert collection. Exceptional provenance here. Take us to 600. 550 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live. Asking 6. Advance us here to 600. We use that cut of 575. Any further advancements? Fair warning. 550. 7131. Lot 159. Here we have Roy Rogers owned Sturm Ruger new model Blackhawk single action revolver with provenance. 1,100 is the bid. There's 2,400. Now go 26 next. This is Roy Rogers, one of 75, owned by Roy Rogers and later gifted to the legendary Jim Owen by Roy Rogers Jr. Heritage Live. Advances to 2,800. 28, now bid 3. It's 2,800. It's with Heritage Live, asking 3,000 next. Advance us here to 3,000. Roy Rogers owned Sturm Ruger. Take us to 3. 3 is the bid. Now say 32. It's 3 asking 32 next. 32 we have now. Go 34. 32 is the bid asking 34. It advances here to 34. It's 3,200 and it's with a Heritage Live bidder asking 3,400 to advance. Take us to 3,400 next or use your cut here of 33. Heritage Live. Any further advancements? Fair warning. 33 on the cut. Now to those other bidders out there, don't let them cut you out now. 34 is the bid, asking 36. 3,400 with Heritage Live, asking 3,600 from those other bidders out there. Advance us. 3,600 next. 3,400 is the bid for Roy Rogers owned Sturm Ruger. Take us to 3,600 or use that cut here of 35. Heritage Live, fair winning. 3,400. 7132. All right, lot 160 through 162. We have more from the collection of James Schubert. Here with lot 160, we have U.S. Colt Army Model 1917 double action revolver. And I have 550 from the gentleman in the room asking 600 to advance now. 550 is the bid, asking 6. Advances here to 600. It's 550 and it's here in Dallas. Asking 600 to advance or the cut of 575. Fair winning. 550, and that is bidder 101. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Lot 161, we have a U.S. Colt Army Model 1917 double action revolver. Let's get this started with your bid of 500. Heritage Live, press that bid button and open this up with 500 to get this started. Another piece with exceptional provenance from the Schubert collection. Get this started with 500. Fair warning. All right, that will be a part of our post-auction buy section. Lot 162, here we have an engraved Smith & Wesson model 10-5 double action revolver. 600 is the bid, asking 650. Another piece from the Schubert collection here. Take us to 650. It's 650, now bid 7. 650 asking 700 next. It advances here to 7. 650 is the bid. Take us to 7. And let's advance or use your cut here of 675. Heritage Live, fair warning. 650. 7119. Lot 163. Here we have Winchester Model 1866 Yellow Boy Saddle Ring Carbine. 3,200 is the bid, asking 34. It's 32 now, bid that 34 next. This Winchester. Take us to 34. 32 is the bid, asking 34 or the cut. There's 34, now advances to 36. 3,400 is the bid, asking 3,600 to advance here. Bid 3,600 for this Winchester. We have it in the room at 35, right? Did you say cut? 35 in the room, asking 36. 35 is the bid. It's here in Dallas, asking 3,600 next for this Winchester Model 1866. 36, now go 38. 38 from the gentleman in the room? Yes. Now bid 4,000. It's 3,800, asking 4. It advances here to 4,000 for this Winchester. 3,800 is the bid, and it's here in Dallas, asking 4,000 to advance or the cut of 3,900. Fair winning here. 39 on the cut. 4,000 is in the room. Now advances to 42. 42, now bid 44. It's 4,200 asking 44. It advances here to 4,400 next for this Winchester Model 1866. Take us to 4,400. 4,200 is the bid, asking 44, or use that cut here of 43. I have the cut in the room. Go 44. 43 is the bid, asking 44. Advances here to 4,400. It's 43, bid 44. We're on the cut. These other bidders out there, don't let them cut you out now. Advance to 44, fair warning. 4,300. And that's bidder 100. Congratulations, sir. Lot 164. Let's get this started with your bid of 1,000. 1,000, yes, now bid 11 for this Winchester Model 1873 lever action rifle. Another piece from the Schubert collection here. It advances to 1100. 1000 is the bid, asking 11. Join us with 1100. It's 1000 is with Heritage Live, and 11 is the bid. Now go 12. 1100 is the bid. There's 1150 on the cut. So asking 12 to advance here. Bid 1200. 1150, and it's with Heritage Live on the cut. 12 is bid. Now say 1300. 1200 now, bid the 13 next. Advance us here to 13 for this Winchester Model 1873 lever action rifle. Again, from the Schubert collection, take us to 1300. 1200 is the bid, asking 13, or use that cut here of 1250. Fair warning. 1200. 6801. Lot 165. Let's get this started with your bid of 2000, and we have it for this Winchester Model 1876 saddle ring carbine with factory letter. 2000 is the bid, asking 22. This is sold along with a letter from the Winchester Gun Museum that states the Winchester Model 1876 with the serial number lists number 47994 as carbine altered to rifle. Heritage Live advances to 22 or the cut of 21. Fair warning. 2000. 6801. Congratulations. Lot 165, we have Winchester Model 1873 lever action rifle. 1200 now, bid 13. 12 is the bid, asking 1300. Advances here to 13 next. 1200, bid 13 with Heritage Live, and now take us to 14. 1300 is the bid, asking 14. It's with Heritage Live at 1300. Advances to 1400 next, or use your cut here of 1350. Any further advancements? Fair warning. 1300. 7104. Lots 167 through lots 178 are more pieces from the collection of James Schubert. And here with lot 167, we have Winchester Model 1873 lever action rifle. Let's get this started with your bid of 1000. It's 1000. It's with Heritage Live. Asking 11 to advance now. Bid 1100. 1000 is the bid. It advances to 11. 11, yes, now go 12. 11 asking 1200. Heritage Live, press that bid button and let's advance. There's 12, now go 13. 12 is the bid, now asking 13 next. Advances here to 1300. It's 12, bid 13 for this Winchester. Take us to 1300. Advance now, bid 1300 or use your cut here of 1250. Heritage Live, fair warning. 1200. 7119. Lot 168. 500. Asking 550, we have it. There's 6. Now goes 650 for this Winchester Model 1894 lever action rifle. Another piece from the Schubert collection. 700 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live. Asking 750. 750. Now go 8. 750 is the bid. Asking 800. It advances here to 8 next. For this Winchester, 8 is the bid. Now say 850. It's 800 now. Go the 850 next. Advances here now. Bid 9. 850 asking 9. 850 is the bid. Now say 900. Heritage Live, and let's advance. 9 now. Bid 950. It's 9 asking 950 next. The Winchester Model 1894 lever action rifle advances now to 950. 900 is the bid, asking 950 or that cut of 925. I have 950, now bid 1,000. 950 is the bid, asking 1,000. 950, bid the 1,000 next, and let's advance here or try your cut of 975. Just a little bit more could put you at the top, but you have to bid now. Fair warning, 950. 7104. Lot 169, we have a Winchester Model 1894 lever action rifle from the collection of James Schubert. Let's get this started with your bid of 500. 750 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live, asking 800 next. Advance us here to 8. 750 is the bid, asking 8. Heritage Live. It advances here to 800 for this Winchester, or use your cut here of 775. Any further advancements? Fair warning. 750. 7119. Lot 170. We have a Winchester Model 1894 lever action rifle. 500 is the bid, asking 550 at 700 now. Bid the 750 next. For this piece from the Schubert collection, take us to 750. 700 is the bid, asking 750. Advance us here, bid 750, or try your cut of 725. Let's advance. We're fair winning here. 700. 7133. Lot 171. This is a lot of 2 Winchester Model 1890 slide action rifles. It's 700 now, bid 750. 700 is the bid, asking 750 next. Heritage Live, join us with your bid of 750 for these from the James Schubert collection. Or use your cut of 725. Fair warning. 700. Internet buyer. Lot 172. We have a Winchester Model 1894 lever action saddle ring carbine. 550 is the bid, asking 6. It's 550 now, bid the 600 next. Advances here to 600. Another piece from the Schubert collection here. Take us to 6, or try that cut of 575. 600 is the bid, but there's 610 against you. Heritage Live, come back in and let's advance to 650 next. There's the cut of 625 with Heritage Live still asking 650. Advance us here to 650. 625 is the bid on the cut, asking 650 for this Winchester from the Schubert collection. Fair warning. 625. 7119. Lot 173 is a Winchester Model 1894 lever action carbine. Let's get this started with your bid of 500. 500, yes. Now go 550. It's 500, asking 550 next. Advances here for this piece from the Schubert collection. Take us to 550. 500 is the bid. There's 525 on the cut and 550 in response. Now go 600. 550 is the bid, asking 6. It's 550 now. Go the 600 next. Heritage Live, advance us here. Bid 600. Maybe now is a chance to try that cut at 575 that's available to you. But Heritage Live, advance now or fair warning. 550. 7133. Lot 174 is a Winchester Model 1894 lever action saddle ring carbine. Let's get this started with your bid of 500. 500 is the bid. Now say 550. 500 now, go 550. This piece, too, has incredible provenance from the James Schubert collection. Take us to 650. 600 is the bid. Now say 650. It's 600 is with Heritage Live, asking 650 from those other bidders out there. There's 650 and 7. Now bid 750. 700 is the bid, asking 750 to advance. Take us to 750 next. 700 is the bid. It's with Heritage Live, asking 750 with that cut of 725. Fair warning. 700. 7133. Lot 175. We have a Marlin Model 1893 lever action rifle. 700 is the bid, asking 750. There's 11. Now go 12. It's 1100 and it's with Heritage Live, asking 1200 from those other bidders out there. Advance us for this piece from the Schubert collection to 1200 next. It's 1100, asking 12, or use your cut here of 1150. Heritage Live, let's advance or fair warning. 1100. 7134. Lot 176. We have Marlin Model 1893 lever action rifle. 500. Now bid 550. There's 650, asking 7. Another piece from the Schubert collection here. Take us to 700. 650 is the bid. There's 7 and 750. Now asking 8. Advance us here to 800. 750 is the bid. Asking 8 to advance. We have the cut, and there's 8. Now bid 850. 800, asking 850 to advance here. Heritage Live, bid that 850 next. 800 now, go 850. It's 8 now, bid the 850. There's the cut, and 850, asking 9 to advance now. Bid 9 for the Marlin Model 1893 Lever action rifle, take us to 9. 850 is the bid, asking 9. It advanced to 9, or that cut of 875. Fair warning. 850. 7133. Lot 177. Here we have Marlin model 1893 lever action rifle. 500 is the bid. There's 6. Now goes 650 next. This is another piece from the Schubert collection. Take us to 650. 600 is the bid. Asking 650. Heritage Live. Press that bid button. Show me 650 and let's advance. Or try that cut here of 625. There's 650 and 7. Now bid 750. It's 700 now. Bid the 750 next. Heritage Live. Advance us here. There's 750 and 8. Now bid 850. 800 asking 850. 8 is the bid. Now say 850 for this Marlin model 1893 lever action rifle from the Schubert collection. Advances to 950. 9 is the bid. Now say 950. It's 9 now. Bid the 950 next. Heritage Live. Let's advance. Go 950 or use your cut here of 925. Fair winning here. 900. 7133. And my last lot, before I pass you on over to Peyton, is lot 178, Marlin model 1893 lever action rifle. 500 is the bid, asking 550. Another piece from the Schubert collection here. It advances to 550 next. 500 is the bid, Heritage Live. Join us with 550 and let's advance or use your cut here of 525. I need to hear from you now. Fair warning. There's 550. 600 is against you. Asking 650 to advance now. Bid 650. It's 600 and it's against you, Heritage Live. Come back in and let's advance at 650. Yes, and there's 7. Now bid 750. 700 is the bid, Heritage Live. Come back with 750. Advance us here. This Marlin model 1893 lever action rifle. 700 is the bid. It's against you, Heritage Live. Come back with 750 or use your cut here of 725. Fair winning. 700 it is to an internet buyer. With that, thank you all so much for having me. Congratulations to all the winning bidders. Peyton will take you through the rest of the sale.
Thank you so much, Emily. As she said, moving right along to lot number 179, going into some historical items for a little while, getting away from our rifles and pistols. With lot 179, what do we have? 750, 950, even better, say 1,000. 950, looking for 1,000. Our French and Indian War and Revolutionary War carved powder horn, looking for 1,000 next. At 950, it's with you online, Heritage Live. 1,000 on the phones, who will say 1,100. At 1,000, it's on our phones. It's against you online. 1,100 now. Would you like 12? 1,100 bid 12. Let's advance. Hand engraved with the owner's name, Arthur Good, and his scrimshaw designs. I need 1,200. At 11 bid 12. Come back in for 1,200. With you, Heritage Live at 11. I need 1,200 to advance. It's against the phones. Will we say yes to 1,200 or use that cut? Take us to 1,150. Come back in at 12. Or I will say fair warning. What do we think about 1,200? Last chance at 11 with Heritage Live. 1,100. We'll take it home. 7135. Thank you. Lot 180. What do we have? 11,000. I need 12. Let's advance. Fantastic, remarkable artifact here at 12,000 online. This is the 3 generations of Virginians in 3 wars. This is the Boykin family canteen. This saga spans 1777 to 1865. 12,000. It's on the phones. I need 13 from you, Heritage Live, or that cut at 12,500 to advance. Come back in. That single object has 3 decisive conflicts in the history of the United States. 3 generations of the Boykin family. I need 13,000. Heritage Live, let's advance. It was in the American Revolution, the War of 1812, and of course, the Civil War here in the United States. At 12,000, will we say 13? On the phones at 12. Heritage Live, come back and advance us to 13,000, or show me that cut at 12,500. At 12,000 on the phones. I can sell it, and I will, unless I see your advance at 13,000. Fair warning at 12,000. 7504. Thank you. Congratulations. Lot 181. What do we have? 1,025. I have here with my advanced bidder. I need 1,100. Come back in. We have our large quarter scale black powder naval signal cannon. A replica modeled on the type that would have been used on the famed HMS Victory. I need 1100. At 1025 with my advanced bidder, it's against you live online. It's against you all on the phones. Let's say 1100. Let's advance there. I would accept your cut still at 1050. At 1025. Jump back in, Heritage Live, get involved, or I will sell to my advanced bidder at 1025. 1025. To my internet buyer. Lot 182 has been withdrawn, so we're moving right along to 183. What do we have there? 500, go 550. 500, looking for 550 to advance with my advance bidder. 550 on the phones, go for 6. 550, it's on the phones. Heritage Live, it's against you online. Say 600. Let's advance our small English brass signal cannon on this decorative stand at 600 with you online. Will you say 650? 600 against the phone. 650 back on the phones. Heritage Live, say 700. At 650, bid 7. Come back in for 700. Against you online. It's on our phones at 650. I need 700 or your cut at 675 to advance. Heritage Live, give it one more. Get involved at 700. Or we'll sell to our phones at 650. 650. 7510. Thank you. 184. What do we have? Come in at 1,000. Heritage Live, go 1,000 to start us off. We have our early cheese box painted canteen. Looking for 1,000 to come back in. This one could date from the Revolutionary War or the War of 1812, but this example is 5 inches, and those War of 1812 canteens are usually 7, so it might be earlier. I'm looking for 1,000 next. Come in at 1,000, Heritage Live. Remarkable survivor from this period. I need 1,000 to come back in, but unless I see it, it will be fair warning. Last chance. All right, this will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. At 185, what do we have? 600, bid 650 next. At 600, will you say 650? Heritage Live, say you'll advance an exquisite gold and silver American Washington Blues shooting medal presented to Isaac Dubois Cloud back in 1835. At 600, I need 650 from you, Heritage Live. It's with my advance bidder at 6. Go for 650. Let's give it one more. Beautiful presentation, pristine condition. Show me 650, Heritage Live, or that cut at 625. Unless I see your advance, I will sell to my advance bidder at 600. Fair warning. 600, we'll take it. 650 under the wire on Heritage Live, and 700 still with my advance bidder. Let's come back in for 750. Don't delay, Heritage Live. Let's advance once more. Come back in for 750 or use your cut at 725. At 700, it's not yours online. It's still with that advance bidder at 700. Come back in, give it one more for 750. Advance us there, Heritage Live, or it will be fair warning once more, this time at 700. Last chance, 700. To my internet buyer, thank you. 186, what do we have? 2,600, 28, 3,000, go 32. At 3,000, looking for 32 next. We have a 9-star first national flag from the Confederate States at 3,400 now. With my advanced bidder still, Heritage Live with 36, 38 ahead of you, say 4. 38 bid 4, 4,042, go 44. At 4,200, I need 44, and I have it. 46 answers, bid 48. 4,600, looking for 48 next. Let's advance. Dates from early 1861 at 5,000 now, still with my advanced bidder, Heritage Live. Come back in for 5,500. 55, 6, still with me, go 65. At 6,000, I need 65, Heritage Live. Let's advance. From the Confederate States, we have that 9-star first national flag at 7,000 now. Still with my advanced bidder, still against you online, Heritage Live. Show me 75. Give it one more. 75, 8,000, still with me. Will you say 85? Heritage Live, still against you. 85 now, go 9. That clears my books at 8,500. Go for 9,000. Advance us at 9. Dating, as I said, from early 1861. I need 9,000 or your cut at 8,750 to advance us. So come back in, Heritage Live. You've come this far. Advance us to 9. Give it one more, or at 8,500, unless I see your advance or you use that cut, Heritage Live. It will be fair warning with you online at 8,500. 8,500, Heritage Live. 7136. Thank you. Lot 187. What do we have? 1,500. Let's make it 16, and I have 16. Go 17. 1,600 online. Will you say 1,700 to advance? We have a 19th century general surgical and amputation kit by Horatio G. Kern at 1600. 1650 on the cut. We'll see if it's enough. Still looking for 1700. At 1650, bid 17. We're on the cut there. Don't let them cut you out. Go for 17. Heritage Live. Let's advance. 17, bid 18. 1700. 18 is next. So come back in. Heritage Live. Give it one more at 1800. This set does date from around 1860, 1870 at 1800 now. Fitting. Make it 19. 1800. Still with you. All online right now. I need 19 next, or you're cut at 1,850. At 1800, I can sell it there unless I see 1900. Heritage Live. 1850 on the cut. Let's see if that'll do it. Need 1900 next. 19 comes in. Who will say 2,000. At 1900, bid 2,000 next. 1900, go for 2. 2,000, advance us there. That's general surgical and amputation kit from the 19th century. Bid 2,000, Heritage Live, advance us there, or it is fair warning at 1900. 1900, Heritage Live. 7104, thank you. At 188, what do we have? 500, go 550. 657, go 750, and I have that in 8. Keep advancing. At 1,011, 1,200 now, say 13, and I have all of that. 15, 1,600, 1,700, go 18. Our St. Andrew's pattern second national Bible flag from the Confederate States at 1,700. Will you say 18? Heritage Live, it's with you, live online. I need 1,800 to advance, so come back in for 18. Heritage Live, show me 1,800 or use your cut now. Advance us to 1,750. At 17, I can sell it to you online, Heritage Live, unless you come back in for one more at 1,800. Take us there. Or at 17, it will be fair warning. Last chance at 17. 1,700, Heritage Live. 7137, thank you. 189, what do you have? 22, go 24, 24, 26, bid 28. 28, say 3,000. 28, looking for 3 next. Beautiful silk flag, another Confederate States example. We have our first national parade flag on its original stick. At 2,800, it's with you, Heritage Live. Will you say 3,000? Will you advance us to one more? Or use that cut, show me 29. At 2,800, take us to 3,000, Heritage Live. Give it one more. Let's advance. Or use that cut. I would accept it at 29, but unless I see it, I will say fair warning with 28. 2,800, Heritage Live. 7137, thank you. About 190, what do we have? Coming at 750, Heritage Live, bid 750 to start us off. We have our gold shooting medal related to the Company C, the 55th National Guard for the state of New York, dated 1867. Let's go to 750. Jump back in at 750, Heritage Live. Take us there. I need 750 exactly to advance. So get involved. Bid 750 now. Advance us, Heritage Live, or it will be fair warning. Last chance, unless I see that bid at 750. All right, this will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. At 191, what do we have? 2,000 is bid here. Go 22. At 2,000, looking for 22 next. Our next surgical and amputation set, another 19th century example, this one with instruments by William Z. Reese of Cincinnati. At 2,000, it's with my advanced bidder. It's against you live online, Heritage Live. Let's say 22. Let's jump back in. Let's advance to 2,200 or use your cut. Show me 21. At 2,021 now on the cut, looking for 22 still. 2,100 has it, 22 to advance. Let's give it one more, Heritage Live. Take us to 22 at 21. Has to be 22, Heritage Live, unless I see that 22 exactly. It will be fair warning with you online at 21. 2,100. We'll take it home. 7104. Thank you. 192. What do we have? 500 is bid here. Go 550 next. At 500, 550, 600 with my advance bidder. Say 650. 600, 650, 700 now, go 750. Our French and Indian War carved powder horn at 750 bids a prior, so it's with my advance bidder still. It's against you all online. Go 800. 800, say 850. 800 has it. 850 is next. Elaborate carvings here. It shows the locations of several forts from this era. I need 850 or that cut at 825 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in for one more. Show me that advance at 850. Unless I see it, I'll say fair warning with you online at 800. 800. 6801. Thank you. About 193. What do we have? 500. 550. Go 6. 550 is bid. I need 600 to advance. From the Indian Wars, we have a 39-star cavalry guidon. I need 600 or that cut at 575 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in for 600. 550 has it. Still with you online. I need 6 next. Come back in. Unusual number of stars. It would suggest it's dated to November 1889. Go for 600 Heritage Live or use that cut. Show me 575 or I will sell to you online at 550. 550 Heritage Live. 7107, thank you. 194, what do we have? Come in at 5. Heritage Live bid 500. Advance us there. We have our wool blanket that belonged to Texas Ranger Jeremiah Andrew. Go 500. Come back in for 5. Heritage Live, I need 500 to start us off. Come back in. Of course, Andrew served the Texas Rangers back at a time when the federal government elected not to send formal military support to Texas. So there came the Rangers at 500 next. Go for 5. Heritage Live, show me 500. Or I will say fair warning, unless I see that 500 exactly. Last chance. All right, this will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. 195, what do we have? At 1900, let's say 2000. 1900 bid 2, 2000, but a prior 2000. 22 comes in, say 24. 22 at 24, go 26. We have a set of 2 19th century neurosurgical trepanation kits. At 26, 2800 now, let's say 3000. At 28, bid 3. Heritage Live, come back in. Both sets are 100% complete and include their keys, one done by Weiss, the other by Snowden. At 2800, who will say 3? Heritage Live, let's advance. 3000, go 32. 3000 has it, make it 3200. Heritage Live, show me 32 or use that cut. We will advance to 31. At 3000, bid 32 next. As I said, 2 kits, they're both 100% complete. I need 3200 next. Or at 3000, I will say fair warning unless I see your advance to 32 or you use that cut and take us to 31. Last chance here at 3000 Heritage Live. 7138. Thank you. 196. What do we have? Come back in at 1000 Heritage Live, 1100 in a new place, say 12. At 11, bid 12. Heritage Live, 1200, go 13. 13, bid 14. 14, come back in for 15. We have it, say 16. 16, go for 17. 1600, 1700 now, go 18. 18, bid 19. Our next general surgical and amputation kit, this one by Hutchinson. At 2000 now, still with you, Heritage Live, I need 22 next. 2000 has it, bid 2200, let's advance. 21, 22 comes back in, say 24. At 22, I need 24 next. Plenty of instruments in here. None of them are anesthesia. At 22, will you say 24, Heritage Live? Let's advance to 2400. At 22, it's elsewhere on the internet. It's against you, Heritage Live. I need 2400 or you're cut at 23 to come back in. So take us there, get involved, or at 2200, I will say fair warning. 2200, we'll take it. 6801, thank you. 197, what do we have? 750, bid 8. 1000, absolutely, go 11. At 1000, looking for 11 next. We have our Philippine insurrection flag, a variant that has no stars. At 1000, go for 11. 1000 has it. With my advance bidder, it's against you live online, so say 1100. Let's advance. It is accompanied by a cabinet card identified as Robert O. Van Horn, with a Manila photographer's imprint on it. Van Horn did serve in the Santiago de Cuba campaign of the Spanish-American War, looking for 1100. At 1000, it's against you live online, Heritage Live, so come back in for 1100 or use your cut. Or I will say fair warning at 1000. 1000 to my internet buyer, thank you. 198, what do we have? 1100 here, say 12. 1100, come back in for 1200. From the Spanish-American War, we have a large group of California-named infantry and artillery corps badges, medals, and insignias. At 1100, it's with my advance bidder. It's against you all live online, say 12. Come back in for 12 or use that cut. This large group is from the Nicholas D. Wood collection at 1100. Who will say 12 Heritage Live? Advance us there. But unless I see it, I will say fair warning with my advance bidder at 1100. To my internet buyer, thank you. 199, what do we have? 500, go 550. And 500, 550 is next, also from the Nicholas Wood collection. And from the Spanish-American War, another large group here of mainly Missouri-related veterans badges and medals. I need 550. At 500, it's with my advance bidder. I need 550 from you, Heritage Live, or you're cut at 525 to advance. Come back in for 550. Get that bid in. Talk to me at 550 or I will sell here to my advanced bidder at 500. Fair warning. 500. To my internet buyer. Thank you. 200. What do we have? I have 500 here as well. Let's make it 550. At 500, looking for 550. Group of 5 numbered campaign medals, a victory medal, and 2 marksman badges from the Spanish-American War. I need 550 next. With my advanced bidder, it's against you live online. Say 550 Heritage Live. Say you'll advance, or I'll say fair warning at 500. 500 to my internet buyer. Thank you. 201. What do we have? Looking for 500 to start us off here. Heritage Live, jump back in at 5. A pair of Edwardian Scottish Deputy Lieutenant Bullion wire epaulets in a japanned black metal storage box. I need 500. Come back in at 5. Heritage Live, beautiful pair of epaulets here with that silver wire tassel and silver lace and beautiful gold wire thistles, the Scottish national flower. Looking for 800 to advance. Heritage Live. 500. Looking for 500 to advance, so come back in at 5 exactly. Unless I see it, I will say fair warning, Heritage Live. Last chance. All right, this will be available on ha.com as post-auction buy. 202, what do we have? Take us to 500, Heritage Live. Looking for 500 to start us off here as well. We have a pair of Edwardian Royal Navy Admiral's epaulets, identified to Sir William Frederick Fisher, who served as president of the Royal Naval College out in Greenwich. At 500 to advance. Come back in at 500. Heritage Live, take us there. Beautiful epaulets in the maker's original Japan metal box. I need 500. Heritage Live, get involved at 5, or it will be fair warning. Last chance unless I see that bid. All right, this pair will be available on ha.com as post-auction buy. 203, what do we have? I've got 3,500, go 36 at 35. I need 36 to advance. We have a German officer's silver presentation tray dating from World War I, specifically November of 1917 at 3,500. Will you say 6? Heritage Live, it's with my advanced bidder at 3,500. I need 36 from you online to continue. We're on the cut here. Of course, it's engraved with an inscription and many signatures of officers associated with the man to whom it's dedicated, J.M. Feld. I need 36 to advance. Heritage Live, bid 36. Take us there, or at 3,500 on the cut, I can sell it to my advanced bidder, and I will. Fair warning at 35, 3,500 to my internet buyer. Thank you. 204, what do we have? Come in at 500, and I have 500 online, go 550. 500, 550 is next. We have a small silk United Kingdom patriotic flag here, used in World War II, and from the Dr. Clarence Runge collection. I need 550 or that cut at 525 to advance us. Still with you online, Heritage Live, bid 550 next. Let's advance that small silk United Kingdom patriotic flag. Bid 550 now, or I will say fair warning with you online at 500, Heritage Live. 7139, 205, what do we have? 650, say 700 now, go 750, 750, bid 8. At 750, looking for 800 next. Another fantastic example from the Dr. Clarence Runge flag collection. We have our 48-star U.S. flag. Let's go to 800. At 750, but 8. Heritage Live, take us there. Wonderful flag associated with the 714th Tank Battalion, the 12th Armored Corps. Let's take it to 800. Heritage Live, bid 8 or use your cut, advance us to 775. At 750, I can sell it to you online unless I see that advance. Fair warning at 750. 750, Heritage Live. 7139, thank you. Lot 206, what do we have? Coming at 5, Heritage Live, advance us to 500. We have our Danish Merchant Navy swallowtail flag. This one flown aboard the SS Julius Thompson. At 500 next, take us there, Heritage Live. Let's advance. Another example from the Runge flag collection. I need 500. Or no, I need 500 exactly. No ifs, ands, or buts. It has to be 500, Heritage Live. So come back in, that beautiful Danish Merchant Navy swallowtail flag. Say 500, or I will say fair warning, last chance. All right, this will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. 207, what do we have? Come in at 25, and 2,500 I have online. 26 is next. Let's advance. Also from the Runge collection, we have our U.S. 48-star flag. This one flown aboard the USS Salt Lake City. Let's advance to 26. At 25, I'm on that cut here. It's that free cut to you, Heritage Live. Show me 26. Advance us here, and it is accompanied by an inventory form from the Runge Flag Heritage Foundation. Show me 26. Heritage Live at 25. It's with you online. I need 26 to continue. So come back in for one more. Advance us to 26. But unless I see it, I will say fair warning with you online at 25. 2500 Heritage Live. 7140. Thank you. 208. What do we have? Coming at 25 here as well. Heritage Live, jump back in at 2500 to start us off. We have our 48 star flag identified to the USS Missoula, flown in World War II. Another one from the Runge collection, named 2500 to continue Heritage Live. So let's come back in. The USS Missoula, of course, her first action was the embarkation of units from the 5th Marine Division for the invasion of Iwo Jima, and the troops that she landed were responsible for raising another U.S. flag on Mount Suribachi on 2 separate occasions. Let's go for 2500. Bid 25, Heritage Live. Let's advance, or I will say fair warning unless I see that 25. Last chance. All right, this one will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 209, what do we have? Coming at 750, Heritage Live, bid 750, let's advance. We have our Japanese internment camp poster used in the U.S. during World War II. I need 750 next. Come back in, go for 750. Important historical document here. I need 750 to continue. Heritage Live, let's get involved at 750, and I have it with you online now. Go 8. 750, bid 8. Heritage Live, take us to 800 or use your cut bid. I would accept it at 775. At 750 with you online, go for 8. Advance us, or I will sell at 750. Fair warning. 750, Heritage Live. 7119, thank you. Lot 210, what do we have? Coming at 5, Heritage Live, bid 500. Start us off here. We have Major General Percy William Clarkson's Bausch & Lomb binoculars at 500 next. Take us there, Heritage Live. Advance us to 500. Jump back in. It does have the brown leather carrying case and strap. I need 500 to continue, so jump back in at 5, Heritage Live. Those Bausch & Lomb binoculars. Take us to 500, Heritage Live. Give it one more. Come back in for this one, or I will say fair warning unless I see that bid at 5. All right, this one will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 211, what do we have? I have 10,000 here. Let's say 11. We have, of course, a flag from General Omar Bradley's command ship, the USS Akinar, flown during the D-Day invasion. I need 11,000. At 10,000, it's with you online. Bid 11 next. Of course, the ship was anchored outside Omaha Beach, served as that nerve and supply center for the troops engaged in the D-Day invasion. At 10,000, it's with you online. Bid 11 next. Heritage Live, take us there or use your cut bid. Advance us to 10,500. And the flag was obtained at the time by Lester Bevel, a supply officer on the ship during its involvement on D-Day, and it has remained in his family ever since. It has never before been made available to the public, Heritage Live, so come back in at 11,000. At 10,000, bid 11 next. Important piece of American history. I need 11,000 or your cut to advance us to 10,500. But unless I see it, I will say fair warning, last chance at 10,000. 10,000, Heritage Live. 7133, thank you. Lot 212, what do we have? Coming at 5, Heritage Live, 5,000 with you online. Bid 55 next. At 5,000, looking for 55. We have a World War II Imperial Japanese Navy ensign attributed to Vice Admiral Ozawa. I need 55. At 5,000, still with you online. I need 5,500 to advance, or your cut bid at 5,250. 5,000. Advance us there, Heritage Live. Give it one more. Take us to 5,500. At 5,000, I can sell it to you online, and I will unless I see that bid at 55 or you use that cut. Fair warning. Last chance at 5. 5,000, Heritage Live. 7139, thank you. Lot 213, what do we have? Coming at 5, Heritage Live, bid 500 here. A massive U.S. 48 star flag flown over the Marine Barracks in Washington, D.C. Massive, as I said, 10 by 15 feet. It was later given to Marine Corps 4-star General Thomas Holcomb upon his retirement in 1944. Need 500. Heritage Live, take us to 5. Bid 500 next. Let's advance. Of course, Holcomb was a distinguished Marine Corps officer, the first to achieve the rank of general. Go for 500. Well, you say 5, Heritage Live, take us there. But unless I see that 500, it will be fair warning. Last chance, unless I see 5. All right, this one will be available on ha.com. 214, what do we have? Coming at 1250, looking for 1250 to advance. We have a set of 4 ink and watercolor paintings here done by Noel Sickles and for Life magazine at 1,250 to advance. Come back in, Heritage Live. Show me 1,250 group of 4, as I said, ink and watercolor original paintings at 1250 next. Has to be 1250, Heritage Live. Let's get involved. Well-known illustrator Noel Sickles. I need 1250 or it will be fair warning unless I see it. Last chance, Heritage Live. All right, this will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. At 215, what do we have? Coming at 2,000. Heritage Live bid 2,000. Let's advance there. We have our World War II British Union Jack identified to the HMS Dragon. Take us to 2,000. Bid 2,000 next. Heritage Live, come back in. And of course, this ship was fatally damaged by a German manned torpedo off the coast of Normandy, and it was scuttled there. Rare surviving flag here. I need 2,000. 19, I have to have 2, Heritage Live, so come back in at 2,000. Advance us, British Union Jack from the HMS Dragon. Unless I see that 2,000, Heritage Live, I will say fair warning. Last chance if you're absolutely sure. All right, this one will be available as a post-auction buy. At 216, what do we have? Coming at 5, Heritage Live, let's advance. We have our U.S. 48 star flag flown from the USS Berkeley County. Of course, this ship was anchored at Juno Beach on June 7th, 1944, following the D-Day invasions. It unloaded troops and cargo, took on casualties, returning them to Portsmouth, taking them home to safety. I need 5,000 next. Come back in at 5. Beautiful example here from the Runge collection. I need 5,000. Heritage Live, advance us there. That 48 star flag flown on the USS Berkeley County. Take us to 5,000. Unless I see that 5, Heritage Live, it will be fair warning. Last chance. All right, this will be available as a post-auction buy. At 217, what do we have? Coming at 1,000, bid 1,000 to advance us. We have our emergency sustenance kit carried on the mission to bomb Hiroshima, carried by Enola Gay's tail gunner, George Caron. Let's take it to 1,000. Heritage Live, advance us. Remarkable historical artifact and is accompanied by an autograph letter signed by Caron attesting to the legitimacy of this kit and giving more background as to his experience on this mission. Let's say 1,000. Come back in at 1,000. Heritage Live, take us to 1,000. That emergency sustenance kit carried on the Enola Gay mission to bomb Hiroshima. I need 1,000, or I will say fair warning, Heritage Live, unless you come in at 1,000. Last chance. All right, this will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 218. What do we have? At 2,500, I have it here. I need 26, 26, 28. Heritage Live, let's keep advancing. We have, of course, a historic archive of General Omar Bradley's ETO situation maps. This group encompassing the period of April 1st, 1945 to May 10th of 1945, and including the situation map on VE Day. At 4,000 now, I need 42 next. 42, 44, go 46. At 4,400, say 46, Heritage Live, 46, 48 comes in, bid 5,000. And this lot and the following 2 lots are the last group of Omar Bradley maps that we will be offering. Previously, we have sold June 6th, June 7th, and June 8th of 1944, among many others. And this set has that map for May 8th, 1945, VE Day. So do not miss out. At 5,500, I need 6,000, 6,000, 65, say 7. Remember, these maps are a group, one of only 4 original sets ever produced. Exceptionally rare and important piece of American military history, say 7,000. At 65, Heritage Live, it's with you online. Yes, these are the last 3 sets. This lot, the next lot, and the next. So 218, 219, and 220. These are the last 3 sets that we will be offering. So if you've missed out on any in the past, this is your opportunity. Or if you've collected more, complete the set at 65. Let's go for 7,000, Heritage Live. It's still with you online at 6,500. Make it 7,000 or use your cut, advance us to 6,750. I would accept it there at 65. Bid 7 next. Come back in, Heritage Live. Again, it includes the situation map for VE Day, May 8th, 1945. Take us to 7,000, Heritage Live. Advance us one more, or at 6,500. If you're absolutely sure, I will say fair warning. Last chance with you online at 6,500. 6,500, Heritage Live. 7133, thank you. Lot 219, what do we have here? Coming at 2,500, and I have that. Go 26. 25, bid 26 next. Our next archive of 53 individual maps. General Omar Bradley, the ETO situation maps. This group encompassing the period of February 7th, 1945 to March 31st, 1945 at 2,500. With you, Heritage Live. I need 26 to advance. We're starting off on that cut. It's that free cut to you, and I've got 26, 28 now. Say 3. 2,800, 3,000, 32 answers. Say 34. At 3,200, I need 34 next. Heritage Live, let's advance. Remember, this is one of now only 2 more sets we have left to offer, this lot and the next. At 3,200, let's say 34. Heritage Live, come back in for one more. At 3,200, it's still with you online. I need 34, or you're cut at 33 to advance. So take us there, Heritage Live, that archive of 53 individual maps showing the situation for the 12th Army Group as they mounted this final assault and the ultimate defeat of the German Army in the winter and spring of 1945. Take us to 34, Heritage Live, or I will say fair warning with you online at 3,200, Heritage Live. 7133, thank you. Lot 220, what do we have? 3,000, 3,200 now, go 34. At 32, bid 34 next. This lot is the last set that we have to offer of these General Bradley ETO situation maps. At 3,200, the last chance, Heritage Live. I need 34 next. At 32, bid 34, this particular lot, it's an archive of 30 individual maps encompassing that period of January 4th, 1945 to February 3rd, 1945. At 3,600, will you say 38? Heritage Live, come back in at 3,800. 36 has it, still with you online, all online right now. I need 38 or your cut at 37 to advance. So do not miss out, Heritage Live. Advance us to 3,800, 37 on the cut, 38 answers. Will you say 4? 38 bid 4, Heritage Live. Advance us. Go to 4,000. Or if you have a cut left, I would accept it at 39. At 38, I can sell it there, Heritage Live, but I don't want you to miss out. Say 4,000, come back in. We're at 3,800. You're absolutely sure. Last chance, 39, but 4,000, go 42. 4,000, bid 42 next. Exceptionally rare. Historical significance of these maps cannot be overstated. At 4,000, I need 42 from you, Heritage Live. Give it one more. This is the last set of these situation maps that we will be offering. 42, 44 now, go 46. 4,400. Say 46, Heritage Live. Let's advance. Come back in for 4,600. Do not miss out. I need 46. If you still have a cut floating around, I would use it now. Take us to 45. At 4,400, unless I see your advance, Heritage Live, unless you come back in for 4,600, you're absolutely sure, I will say fair warning with you online at 4,400. 4,400, Heritage Live. 7133, thank you and congratulations. Lot 221, what do we have? Come in at 750, I have 750 online, bid 8. 750 looking for 8. Next, we have our 48-star U.S. flag flown aboard the captured German submarine U-2513 from the Runge collection at 750, bid 8. 750 looking for 8 next. Heritage Live, with you online, need 800 next, or that cuts at 775. And this lot is accompanied by an inventory form from Dr. Runge's Flag Heritage Foundation. I need 800 Heritage Live, or that advance on the cut, or I will say fair warning with you online at 750. 750 Heritage Live. 7133, thank you. Lot 222, what do we have? 800 I have here, make it 850 at 800, looking for 850 next. We have our U.S. Gold Star coffin flag of Private Earl C. Alberts, a South Dakota native, who was killed in action in the Philippines on May 31st, 1945. At 800, I need 850 next. It's with my advance bidder. It's against you live online, Heritage Live. Take us to 850, or use your cut. I would accept it at 825. Bid 850 next. Heritage Live, let's give it one more. Come back in. Say 850, advance us now, or I will sell to my advance bidder here at 800. 800, To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 223, what do we have? Coming at 500, looking for 500 to advance us. Our Union flag of South Africa. I need 500. Heritage Live, come back in at 500. Of course, from the Dr. Clarence Runge collection, I need 500. Come back in. Union of South Africa flag. Bid 500 now. Heritage Live, advance us there. Go for 5. But unless I see 500 exactly, it will be fair. Warning, last chance unless I see that bid at 500. All right, this will be available on AHA.com as a post-auction buy. At 224, what do we have? 1600, say 17. At 16, bid 17, let's advance. We have a group of evidentiary documents from the Joint Congressional Committee on the investigation of the Pearl Harbor attack. At 1600, will you say 17? Heritage Live, will you come back in? Of course, this investigation carried out over the subsequent years, and we just saw the 83rd anniversary of the attack on Pearl Harbor only a few days ago. At 1600, will you say 17, Heritage Live? Take us to 1700 or use that cut bid, advance us to 1650. But unless I see it, I will sell to my advance bidder at 1600. Fair warning, 1600. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 225, what do we have? Coming at 1,000, Heritage Live, bid 1,000 to advance us. Our 13-star U.S. Army flag, early 20th century example, I need 1,000. Say 1,000, Heritage Live, advance us there. I need 1,000 only for a 13-star U.S. Army flag, early 20th century. Bid 1,000 now, Heritage Live, get involved or it will be fair warning unless I see 1,000. Last chance. All right, this one will be available as post-auction buy, HA.com. At 226, what do we have? Coming at 2, looking for 2,000 to start us off, Heritage Live. We have our Soviet Hero of Socialist Labor Gold Star. This one is numbered 12,924. I'm looking for 2,000 to advance. I need 2,000 from you, Heritage Live, to come back in. Show me 2,000. Let's advance. Hero of Socialist Labor, Soviet Gold Star. I need 2,000. Take us there, Heritage Live. Get involved at 2,000, or it will be fair warning unless I see it. Last chance. All right, this will be available on HA.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 227, what do we have? Looking for 750 to start us off here, Heritage Live. Come back in at 750. We have a large imperial Ethiopian flag from around 1954. Take us to 750. Heritage Live, bid 750 to advance us. I need 750 to continue. Accompanied by a presentation letter to noted flag collector, of course, Dr. Clarence Runge, and it is from his collection as well. I need 750 from you, Heritage Live, so let's get involved. Come back in at 750, and I have it on the internet. Go 800. 750 bid 8. Take us to 8, Heritage Live, or use your cut. I would accept it at 775. Our large imperial Ethiopian flag. Bid 800 now, Heritage Live. Advance us there. Or at 750, I can sell it, and I will. Fair warning at 750. 750. 268.01. Thank you. Lot 228. What do we have? Need 500 here. Come back in at 5. Heritage Live. Take us to 500. We have our flag of Morocco from the Runge collection with a presentation letter to him. I need 500 next. Bid 500, Heritage Live. Jump back in at 5. Our flag of Morocco from the Runge flag collection. Let's say 500. Has to be 500 to advance, Heritage Live. So come back in, press that button, talk to me at 500. Or I will say fair warning unless I see it. Last chance. All right, this will be available on HA.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 229, what do we have? Coming at 2, looking for 2,000 next. Heritage Live, bid 2,000. We have the USSR Order of Lenin medal engraved, number 443007. I need 2,000. Jump back in at 2, Heritage Live. The Order of Lenin was the highest civilian decoration bestowed by the Soviet Union. So let's say 2,000. Advance us to 2, Heritage Live. Take us there, bid 2,000 next. Let's advance. Unless I see that bid at 2,000, Heritage Live, I will say fair warning. Last chance. All right, this one will be available on HA.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 230, what do we have? Looking for 500. I'm looking for 500, and I have it online. Bid 550 next. At 500 with you, Heritage Live. 550 to advance our group of 4 USSR medals and orders. At 500, online with you. I need 550 or that cut at 525 to advance. Come back in, that group of 4 medals and orders issued by the USSR. I need 550, Heritage Live. Show me that 550 or use that cut at 525 or I will sell at 500. Fair warning. 500, Heritage Live. 7141, thank you. Lot 231, what do we have? 550, 600, moving back into our pistols here at 650, let's say 7. 650 bid 700. Next, we have our German Mauser C96 broom handle semi-automatic pistol. At 650, it's with my advance bidder. It's against you live online. Say 700 Heritage Live or use that cut. Advance us to 675. At 650, I can sell it there unless I see your advance. Fair warning with my advance bidder at 650, 650. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 232, what do we have? 850, say 900, 1300, absolutely, 1300 in a new place online. I need 14 next. 1300 has it, bid 14 next. We have our German DWN 1917 dated artillery Luger semi-automatic pistol. Low serial number here, only serial number 18 at 1300. It's elsewhere on the internet. It's against you, Heritage Live. Let's say 1400. At 13, come back in for 14 or use that cut. I would accept it at 1,350. At 13, make it 14. Heritage Live, come back in or I will sell it at 1,300. Fair warning. 1,300 to 6801. Thank you. Lot 233, what do we have? 1,500, say 16. 15, looking for 16 next. We have our cased German DWN 1918 dated artillery Luger semi-automatic pistol with accessories at 1,500. It's with my advance bidder. 16, thank you, sir. 1,600 in the room. Looking for 17 next. At 1,600, it's gentleman's bid here. It's against you all online. Come back in for 1,700 or use your cut. Advance us there. At 16, I will sell it unless I see that 1,700 from you, Heritage Live. Fair warning. 1,600 to you, sir. Bidder 101. Thank you. Lot 234. What do we have? 550, 600 is bid, 650, say 7. 650, looking for 700 next. We have our German DWM 1918 dated Luger, that's semi-automatic. I need 700. At 650, it's with my advance bidder. It's against you online. Go for 700 Heritage Live. Another fantastic example from the Schubert collection. I need 700 or your cut at 675 to advance. 700, but a prior 700. It's that tie. It's still with my advance bidder, Heritage Live. 750, there we are. Make it 8. 750 bid 800 next. Say 800 Heritage Live, say you'll advance or use your cut. I would accept it at 775. Let's advance to 8. Heritage Live, come back in for one more or at 750 with you online. It will be fair warning. Last chance at 750. 750 Heritage Live. 7119, thank you. Lot 236, what do we have? 1,400 is bid here. I need 15. 14, looking for 15 next. We have our German S42 code 1938 dated Luger semi-automatic pistol at 1,400. It's with you, Heritage Live. Will you say 15? 1,400 has it. Need 15 to advance. Of course, that Luger pistol saw extensive use by the German military during both World War I and World War II. Let's say 1,500. At 14, still with you online. 1,500 is next, or that cut at 1,450. Take us there, Heritage Live. Give it one more. Show me that advance, or it will be fair warning. Last chance at 1,400. 1,400, Heritage Live. 7142, thank you. 235, what do we have? 1,300, go for 14. Yes. Oh, excuse me. Please hold. This is our German Luger on 236. At 236, I've got 1,300. One moment, please. There we are. Lot 236, excuse me, this is our German S42 code 1938 dated Luger semi-automatic pistol at 1,300. I need 14 next. Heritage Live, let's advance to 14. At 1,300, it's with my advance bidder here. It's against you live online. Will you say 1,400? 13 has it. I need 14 from you, Heritage Live, so come back in. Take us to 14. At 1,300, I can sell it to my advance bidder, but I want to see your 14, Heritage Live. I don't want you to miss out. Go for 1,400 or use your cut. Advance us to 1,350. At 1,300, have to see that advance, Heritage Live, or I will say fair warning, 1,350, but 14 with my advance bidder. Say 15. Give it one more, Heritage Live. Try again at 1,500. Still with my advance bidder at 1,400. From the Schubert collection, I need 1,500 from you, Heritage Live, or your cut at 1,450. 1,400 can take it home, and they will unless you get involved for one more Heritage Live, unless you jump in again at 1,500, or I will say fair warning, last chance with my advanced bidder at 14, 15, but 16 still with me. Will you say 17, Heritage Live? 1,600 has it. It's still against you online. I need 1,700 from you, Heritage Live, to come back in the game. Say 1,700 or use your cut. I would accept it at 1,650. It's 16, still with my advanced bidder. They're determined. I need 17 or it's 1,600. Unless I see your advance, I will say fair warning. Last chance at 1,600. 1,600 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 237. What do we have? Coming at 500, looking for 500 to start us off, Heritage Live. We have our Colt the Woodsman First Series match target model semi-automatic pistol. Bid 500. Bid 500 to start us off, Heritage Live. Come back in at 5. Let's advance. It has to be 500, so let's say 500. Let's get involved. Heritage Live, bid 500 to advance us. That Colt the Woodsman First Series match target model semi-automatic pistol. Bid 500 now, Heritage Live, or it will be fair warning. Last chance unless I see that 500. All right, this one will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. 238. What do we have? 600, say 650 next. At 600, I need 650 Heritage Live to come back in. We have our Swedish Husqvarna Model 40 Civilian Series semi-automatic pistol. Let's go for 650. At 600, it's with my advanced bidder. It's against you live online, Heritage Live, so come back in. Show me 650 or use that cut bid. Advance us to 625. For the Swedish model from the Schubert collection, I need 650. Heritage Live. Give it one more. Let's advance there. I can sell it at 600 unless you come back in for 650, Heritage Live. Fair warning with my advanced bidder at 600 to my internet buyer. Thank you. 239. What do we have? 550, 600, say 650. 650 in a new place, bid 7. 650 looking for 700 next. Our cased Japanese Type 14 Nambu semi-automatic pistol. It's 650. It's elsewhere on the internet. It's against you, Heritage Live. I need 700 or that cut, but I've got 700. Make it 750. 750 back on the internet. I need 800 next. 750 but 8. 800 go 850. 800 with Heritage Live. Say 850. Let's advance. I would accept your cut at 825. 800 has it. With Heritage Live, it's against you everywhere else on the internet. I need 850 next for that cased Japanese Type 14 Nambu semi-automatic pistol. Go for 850, Heritage Live. Get one more in there, or it will be fair warning. Last chance at 800. 800, we'll take it. 7131, thank you. 240, what do we have? 650, bid 7. 750, yes, go 8. 750, 800, now go 850. 800 has it elsewhere on the internet. It's not yours, Heritage Live. Say 850, come back in there or use your cut to advance us. Our next Japanese Nambu Type 14 semi-automatic pistol, this one with the holster at 800. I need 850 next. Heritage Live, will you jump back in at 850? 825 on the cut. We'll see if it's enough. It's not. 850 comes back in, say 900. At 850, bid 9. Will we say 9? It's against you, Heritage Live. I need 900. Come back in for one more. For Japanese Type 14 semi-automatic pistol with the holster, I need 900. You still have a cut, I would accept it in a new place, or it will be fair warning at 850. 850. 6801, thank you. Lot 241, what do we have? Coming at 500 now, go 550. 500 online, 550 is next. Our Remington Rand Model 1911 semi-automatic pistol at 500. Let's say 550. Heritage Live, come back in. It's on the internet. It's against you, Heritage Live. I need 550 or that cut at 525 to advance. That Remington Rand Model 1911 semi-automatic pistol from the Schubert collection at 550 now. Back with you, Heritage Live. Say 6. 550. Go for 600. Let's advance. Come back in if that was you at 500. Let's give it one more. Go for 600. Fight for this one. Show me 6 or use your cut. I would accept it at 575. At 550, you have it online. I need 600 to advance. So give it one more try at 600. Take us there. But unless I see that advance, it will be fair warning. Last chance at 550. 550. 7143, thank you. Lot 242 has been withdrawn, so we're moving right along to lot number 243. What do we have there? 700, 800, yes, 850 with me, say 9. 850 with my advanced bidder, go for 900. Heritage Live, come back in. We have our Colt government model semi-automatic pistol at 850. It's with my advanced bidder. It's against you all live online. Let's go for 9. 850 bid 9. 900, thank you, sir. 900 in the room. 950 ahead of you. 1,000, thank you. 1,000 in the room. 1,100 online. Would you like 12, sir? 1,200, thank you. But it's a prior 12. It's at tie. Would you like 1,300? I would also accept your cut at 1,250. Thank you, sir. Would you like the full bid or the cut? At 1,300, thank you. 1,300 in the room. It's against you all online. I need 14 next. Gentleman's bid at 1,300. It's against you online. Come back in for 14, Heritage Live. Give it one more for 1,400, or I will sell to the gentleman in the room at 1,300. Last chance. 1,300 to you, sir. Bidder 101. Thank you. Lot 244. What do we have? 1,500. Let's say 16 at 15. Looking for 16 next. Come back in for 1,600 for our boxed Colt World War II Pacific commemorative semi-automatic pistol at 1,500. Will you say 16, Heritage Live? It's with my advanced bidder here at 15. Need 16 next. Give it one more or use that cut. As always, I would accept it at 1,550. At 1,500, I can sell there, and I will unless I see your advance to 1,600, Heritage Live. Fair warning at 1,500. 1,500 to my internet buyer. Lot 245, what do we have? 1,200 is bid here, say 13 at 1,200. Looking for 13 next. Heritage Live, will you say 1,300? Our boxed Colt World War II European commemorative semi-automatic pistol at 1,250 now on the cut, looking for 1,300. 1,250 has it with you online. Has to be 13 to advance. I'm already on that cut bid. Go for 13, Heritage Live. Get involved at 1,300. At 1,250, I can sell it there, and I will, unless I see it at 13. Fair warning, Heritage Live. Last chance. 1,250. We'll take it home. 7122. Thank you. Lot 246. What do we have? 900, go 950, 900, looking for 950 to advance. We have our ICE competition model semi-automatic pistol, bid 950 now. At 900, it's with my advanced bidder. It's against you live online. So take us to 950 or use that cut. I would accept it at 925. Heritage Live, let's advance. Very good condition. I need that 950 from you to continue that competition model semi-automatic pistol. Let's advance there, Heritage Live, or I will sell at 900. 900 to my internet buyer. Thank you. 247. What do we have? Coming at 5. Heritage Live bid 500 to start us off. Our cased Colt model 1991 A1 semi-automatic pistol. I need 500 next. Looking for 500 to continue. Heritage Live, let's jump back in. Take us to 500. Let's advance. Very good to excellent condition. I need 500. Cased Colt model 1991 A1 semi-automatic pistol. Say 500, Heritage Live. Say you'll advance. Or I'll say fair warning. Last chance unless I see 5. All right, this is 500 under the wire. Yes, with you, Heritage Live. Say 550. 500 is bid. This will not be available later. It will sell right now. I need 550 or that cut at 525 to advance. Get involved, Heritage Live. Come back in at 550. Advance us there, or I will sell at 500. Fair warning. 500. We'll take it home. 7144. Thank you. Lot 248. What do we have? Looking for 1,300. I have 1,295 with my advanced bidder. Remember, if you leave bids ahead of the sale, you can put any number that you want. At 1,400, it's like those old infomercials where you could do a little crock pot. You set it and forget it. At 14, I love it. Then you get an email saying you won. It's very satisfying. At 1,400, I need 15 next. Come back in at 15, we have our Staccato STI International 2011 Tactical Semi-Automatic Pistol. At 1,400, it's with that advanced bidder. They set it and forgot it. So come back in, Heritage Live. I need 1,500 from you or your cut at 1,450. Give it one more. At 1,400, I can sell it to that advanced bidder, and I will unless I see your 1,500, Heritage Live. Fair warning. 1,400 to my advanced bidder. Thank you. Lot 249. What do we have? 1,000 is bid here. Make it 11. 1,000 looking for 11 next. Moving into our rifles here, we have our Swedish Youngman model AG 42B semi-automatic rifle. At 1,000, I need 11 to advance. Come back in, Heritage Live. It's with my advance bidder at 1,000. I need that 1,100 from you, Heritage Live, to continue, or your cut at 1,050. So take us there, get involved. Say 1,100, or I will say fair warning, last chance with my advance bidder at 1,000. 1,000. We'll take it home. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 250. What do we have? 650 is bid here, say 7. 900, even better, go 950. At 900, it's online. I need 950 to advance. We have our Belgian FN49 semi-automatic rifle from the Schubert collection. 925 on the cut with Heritage Live. We'll see if it's enough. I need 950 next. At 925, it's against you everywhere else on the internet. I need 950. 925, make it 950. That Belgian FN49 semi-automatic rifle. Go for 950. Don't let them cut you out. Take us there, Heritage Live. At 925, it's with you online. Has to be 950 to advance. I'm on that cut bid already. So show me 950, Heritage Live. Give it one more, or it will be fair warning on the cut at 925. 925, cut bid takes it. 7122, thank you. 251, what do we have? 600, 850, absolutely, say 9. At 850, looking for 9 next. Our next Belgian FN49 semi-automatic rifle, another prime example from the Schubert collection. At 900, it's with you online. I need 950 next. Heritage Live at 900, take us to 950. Let's advance there. I would accept your cut to 925. At 900, show me that advance, the Belgian FN49 semi-automatic rifle. I need 950, Heritage Live. I need to see that advance, and I have it at 950. Say 1,000. At 950, bid 1. Will you say 1,000, Heritage Live? 975. Let's see if that's enough. I'm still looking for 1,000. And 975. Say 1,000, Heritage Live. We're on that cut. Don't let them cut you out. Bid 1,000. 975. I can sell it there unless you come in at 1,000 exactly, Heritage Live. At 975, bid 1,000. Give it one more try at 1, or I will sell if you're absolutely sure. Last chance on the cut bid at 975. 975, Heritage Live. 7119, thank you. 252, what do we have? Coming at 2,000, looking for 2,000 to advance us, bid 2,000. 2,000 I have on the phones, in fact. 2,000 on the phones, I took theirs first. It was quick on the raise. At 2,000, I need 2,200, Heritage Live. Come back in. 22 online, would you like 24? Looking for 2,400 at 22. 2,400 back on the phones. 26 is next. Our Custer era U.S. Springfield 1873 trapdoor cavalry saddle ring carbine at 26. We'll say 28. 2,600 has it online. It's against you on the phones. I need 2,800. 28 back on the phones. Heritage Live, will you say 3,000? 28 bid 3. Advance us to 3. Custer era, the U.S. Springfield 1873 trapdoor cavalry saddle ring carbine. I need 8,000. I would take 8,000, but I only need 3. At 2,800, it's on the phones. Let's go for 3. Heritage Live, come back in at 3,000 or use your cut. I would accept it at 29 or at 2,800 unless I see your advance to 3. I will say fair warning, last chance with the phones at 2,800. 2,800. 7510, thank you. Lot 253, what do we have? 5,500 I have here, go for 6 at 55, bid 6 next. We have our Sharps Borchardt 1878 model mid-range number 2 single shot rifle. I need 6,000, I've got 5,750 on the cut and 6 with my advance bidder, go 65. 6,000 has it, 65 is next, let's advance. I love this little detail. The top of the barrel is marked all reliable. At 6,000, make it 65. Heritage Live. And 65 we have, say 7. 6,500 still with you all online. I need 7,000 or your cut to advance. Heritage Live. Take us there. Let's advance at 1878 model, mid-range number 2, single shot rifle. Bid 7,000 or show me that cut at 6,750. Or I will sell at 65 with you online. Fair warning. 6,500. Heritage Live. 7122, thank you. 254, what do we have? 600, 850, yes, go for 9. 900 with me, let's go 950. 900 is bid, 950 is next. A lot of 3 bolt action rifles. At 900, it's with my advance bidder, it's against you live online. Come back in at 950 or use that cut, advance us to 925. This lot does include Russian, Swiss, and Spanish models. At 1,000 now, I need 11 next. 1,000 has it, still with my advanced bidder. 1050, 11, still with me. Let's go for 12, 12, 13, bid 14. 1,300, still with that advanced bidder. It's against you live online, Heritage Live. Come back in for 1,400. That group of 3 bolt action rifles, as I said, Russian, Swiss, and Spanish models. And here I need 1,400 next, or that cut at 1,350. But unless I see that advance, Heritage Live, it will be fair warning with my advanced bidder at 1,300. 1,300. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 255, what do we have? 8,000, say 85, 85, 9,000. 95, 10,000 now, say 11. 10,000. With my advanced bidder, I need 11,000 to continue. Our cased Holland & Holland Royal Hammerless Deluxe Double Barrel Shotgun. I need 11,000. At 10, with that advanced bidder, it's against you all online. I need 11 or your cut at 10,500 to advance. Gorgeous example, and these Holland & Holland shotguns were built per individual special order. I need 11,000 Heritage Live. Come back in for one more at 11,000 or your cut at 10,500. Beautiful example in that original leather factory carrying case. Say 11,000. Say you'll advance Heritage Live. I can sell it to my advanced bidder at 10,000, and I will, unless I see your 11 or you use that cut at 10,005. Fair warning, last chance here at 10,000. 10,000. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 256, what do we have? 1,000, 1,100 now, 12, go 13. 1,250 on the cut, go for 1,300. 1,250 has it, I need 13 next, and I have that, say 14. 14, bid 15. 15, say 16, Heritage Live, our cased and engraved W.J. Jeffrey Model 1906 SXS double barrel shotgun at 1,500 now. Will you say 16, Heritage Live? Take us there for 1,600. 15 has it, I need 16 next. Another beautifully cased example. Bid 1,600, Heritage Live, or use that cut as always. There we are, 1,550 on the cut. Let's see if it's enough. I need 1,600 next. At 1,550, bid 6. 16, there we are, say 17. 1,600. Will we give it one more? Heritage Live, take us to 1,700. Cased and engraved, beautiful example here. I need 1,700 from you online, or it's 1,600. Unless I see that bid, Heritage Live, unless you advance us, it will be fair warning. Last chance at 1,600. 17 now, go for 18. 1,700 has it. If that was you at 16, let's advance to 18. Come back in. 1,750 on another cut. Let's see if that'll do it. I'm looking for 1,800 still. At 1,750, bid 18 next. Advance us once more. Give it one more try at 1,800 or 1,750. It will be once more. Fair warning, but I've got 1,800, say 19. 18 has it. Will we go for 19? 19, let's make it 2,000. Heritage Live, let's advance. You come this far, lose out now. I need 2,000 or your cut at 1,950 if we still have one left. At 1,900, take us to 2, Heritage Live. Give it one more advance. 2,000 now, go 22. 2,000, I need 2,200. Let's say 22, Heritage Live. Bid 22 next. We might still have that cut. I would accept one at 21. At 2,000, I have to see that advance either way. So take us there. 2,200, bid 24. 22, I need 24 next. Cased and engraved W.J. Jeffrey, that model 1906 SXS double barrel shotgun. Go 24, 24, say 26. Heritage Live. That was you at 22. Come back in. Let's say 26. 2,400 has it. It's still all online right now. I need 26 to advance. So come back in, Heritage Live, for one more try at 2,600 or at 24, 26, say 28, 2,600. Go for 28. Heritage Live, advance us. Stunning cased example. I need 2,800. Give it one more try or at 26, 28 now, say 3,000. 28, bid 3. Heritage Live, will we say 3,000? Will we advance once more? Come that far. Go for 3,000. Give it one more try at 3,000, or I will say fair warning, maybe for the last time at 2,800. Last chance. 2,800. Heritage Live. 7145. Thank you. Lot 257. What do we have? 1,000, 1,100, let's say 12. 11 bid 12 next. Come back in for 1,200. Our Italian Benelli model Super Black Eagle semi-automatic shotgun. I need 1,200. At 1,100, it's with you online. Go for 12 or use that cut bid to advance us. 11 has it. I can sell it there, but I want to see 12. Heritage Live. Let's get involved at 1,200. Give it one more. Bid 12 or use that cut, or I can sell at 1,100, and I will. Fair warning. 1,100, Heritage Live. 7146. And that concludes session 1 of our Arms and Armor signature auction. Thank you all so much for joining us today, and special congratulations to all of our winning bidders. Be sure to check out ha.com for post-auction buy opportunities on any lots that might have slipped past you today. And join us again at 4 p.m. Central today, this afternoon, for our online-only session 2, full of more incredible examples of historical militaria. We'll see you all next time. But in the meantime, have a happy holidays and a wonderful week. See you next time. Bye.